The brand new giant beanstalk update is here, and with that comes new exotic sprout seed packs. And today I'm going to be attempting to become a billionaire using nothing but the new packs. And here we are. My new name is Sprout Seed Pack Man 135, and off the bat I can see that they changed a few things. So we now have a garden guide, and then you can edit skins. Oh, that's cool. There's a picket fence, golden fence, bean fence, and then a silver fence. And then it looks like this garden guide has quite a bit of things in it, so that's cool. Grand prize, statue of achievement. Okay, but anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the first seed pack, and come on. A flare daisy. That is the most common one though, so that should have been expected. Also, before I continue opening them, let's actually see what we can get. So we can get flare daisy, dusk puff, mangosteen, Poseidon plant, gleam root, and then finally a princess thorn. And then I'm assuming that's the divine. Also, I know I have 50 of the new packs, but I'm only allowed to start off with 10 of them. But as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be allowed to use more and more of them. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the rest of our first 10 packs. And what are we gonna get? A dusk puff. That looks like a mushroom, low-key. Oh, the Poseidon plant was right there. Bruh, another one? We even got the pity already, which was an extra flare daisy. Bro, the princess thorn was right there. One off. So we're only getting flare daisies then. All right. I'm not even surprised at this point. These things better sell for a lot or the video is about to end right here. Let's go ahead and plant them down. And then let's also plant down the 2 dusk puffs we got. And these look like a single harvest plant. I can't even lie. And how's the growth like? Ooh, looks like these flare daisies low-key take a bit. What about these dusk puffs? Oh, they also look like they take a bit. Do I get a watering can from the forever pack today? I don't. Okay, and yeah, while I could just sit here waiting for these plants to grow, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to get some action. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is join in on my main account. And then wait, why is my favorite button missing? What happened to the grow all? Oh. Okay, there. I thought I was cooked for a second. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and hit the grow wall. And there we go. My main account can get out of here now. Also, don't worry. I won't be spamming that. That was just like a one-time thing because I'm not trying to wait like hours for them to fully grow. Also, before I accidentally open up some more packs, let's go ahead and put them in my backpack. And now it's time to check out these plants. So we got the dusk puff, and it turns out those are actually a multi-harvest. Let's go ahead and pick a few up and then see how much they sell for. So let's go for a normal 2.69 kg dusk puff. 31k. Wait a minute. That's actually really good for a rare multi-harvest. What? Okay, wait. Before I sell my full inventory, let's go ahead and pick up a flare daisy. And ooh, wait. These are also multi-harvest. Wait, usually the uncommon plants are never multi-harvest. That's nice. Okay, but how much does this flare daisy sell for? What? It sells for more than the dusk puff. Wait, nah, we're actually about to make so much. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 500,000 just like that. Wait, what? Oh, nah, wait, we just crushed the first goal. Bro, that might actually be the fastest time I ever passed the first shekel milestone. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open up another 10 packs. Bruh. Actually, low-key, I don't even mind. These things sell for like 45k base price. So, like, they're low-key really good. Oh, yes, finally, a mangosteen. Okay, here we go again. Bro, the gleam root and Poseidon plant were right there. I'm actually getting trolled. Bro, what is this? Again, and then the princess thorn was right there. Like, what actually is this? Okay, what if I stand like on the new beanstalk? Will that give me better luck? Okay, come on, here we go. Give me something better, please. Bro. Yes, finally. That was our last pack too. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's put the exotic seed packs back in my backpack. And while I'm over here, let's go ahead and buy some watering cans now that I got some monies. And a stock of 3, nice. I need sprinklers, a basic one. I need 2 of those. Then I also need 2 advanced, and then finally 2 godlies. And then I also need a master sprinkler, but it'll probably be a while before I can afford that one, so I don't really got to worry about it for now. For now, though, let's go ahead and plant down these dust puffs that we got next to the other ones. Same with the flare daisies. And actually, I want to try something. If I pick them all up and then watering can them, will they grow fast like the moon mangoes? No, doesn't look like it. For some plants, the watering can helps like the actual fruit grow faster. So I thought maybe it was the same case for the flare daisies, but I guess not. What about for these dust puffs? I guess that's also not the case. Also, looks like we got some pretty big dust puffs, though. Ooh, and I almost forgot, but we also got some mango nest seeds or whatever they're called. What were they called? Mangosteens. Let's go ahead and plant both of those like really close to each other so that I can use the same watering can on them. Oh, and wait, I just realized, is this supposed to be like a variant of the mango tree? So we got the moon mango and then the normal mango. Whoa, it's been a while since we've gotten a variant of the mango. And that was somehow not enough to fully grow the second one. We got a really small one and then a big one. Okay, luckily we're pretty rich, so let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans. Or wait, actually, before I buy more, let's go ahead and pick up the flare daisies that are fully grown. And yo, wait, we got a golden one already? Or is that a different type of like mutation? Is that like silver or something? I've never seen that. Wait, what? Like it's usually gold plants that gives off those little particles. Whoa, wait, that's cool. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 1.2 mil. Okay, wait, that's actually perfect. Good thing I thought of doing that before buying the watering cans. And now that we've reached 10 mil, we've unlocked another 10 exotic seed packs. Before I open those bad boys up, though, I do want to go ahead and place on my Poseidon plant. And there's 2 in stock, not too bad. Oh, wait, it's about to restock too. Perfect. Give me more. Let's go ahead and go back to my garden. And whoopsie, I did not mean to open that pack up. I was gonna finish watering this mangosteen, so let's actually do that real quick. Okay, and there you go, it's fully grown. Also, I was gonna wait to open my other 10 seed packs, but on second thoughts, I'm gonna just go ahead and open them. Just because if I get another Poseidon plant, like I could put them all next to each other and then grow them all with the same watering cans, you know? Also, wait, I'm wondering, if I pick up a flare daisy, what happens if I give it to this guy over here? He's looking for woody plants. Is the flare daisy considered a woody plant? Oh wait, actually, the garden guide probably has that information. Plants, so we got the flare daisy. Best mutations, silver and chilled. Oh, wait, so that is like a new base mutation. Wait, that's actually so cool. I don't even know when the last time that they added one of those into the game was. Oh yeah, also, would these dust puffs be considered a woody plant? Dusk puff. Yes, woody. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this does. Feed this to my beanstalk or to the beanstalk. And it gave it 3 points. Bruh, only 3 points? That means you need 300 of those to fully grow this thing. And then there's like some sort of like special room up there. I wonder if you could like launch yourself up there with like one of those bouncers, if you know what I'm talking about. I might actually have to test that out later. Okay, but anyways, enough yippee yapping. Let's go ahead and open up the rest of our 10 packs. And we're about to get another Poseidon plant from the pity, so that's nice. Bruh, and yeah, I definitely need those pities right now. I'm only getting flare daisies. Bro, the rainbow pack was right there. At least I'm not getting as much flare daisies anymore. I'll take mangosteens. I spoke too soon. Never mind. Never mind again. We don't get our next pity till 75? That's crazy. What? Gleam root. Oh, it's like half the rarity of the mangosteen. Or not the mangosteen, the Poseidon plant. Okay, but here goes our last pack. Bro. On the bright side, we got another mythical, but we were 1 off from the rainbow. Once again, though, that's all the packs we get for now. And before I do anything to my garden, let's go ahead and pick up all my flare daisies, along with all my dusk puffs, and I only have 1 of those apparently. And then yeah, look at that, it's a silver flare daisy. I wonder what the multiplier on that is. I'm assuming it's gonna be like 10, but like how much is it worth? 112k. What about normal flare daisy? 22k. Bro, it's only a 5x? That's low-key mid, I can't even lie. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And another million. Oh, wait a minute. These things are actually crazy good. Oh, so I just realized I got 5 mangosteens from those last 10 packs. That's crazy. What? Okay, let's go ahead and get my watering cans on standby. Let's plant all these mangosteens down. And then for these, I'm actually only going to splash them a few times. And that's because I want to fully grow my Poseidon plants. Also, I'm not going to lie, the design of these is so cool. Like, I just love that subtle glow, you know? And then let's do the same strat as I did on the mangosteens. Let's go ahead and plant them like really close together. And then let's water those puppers up. Okay, and there we go. They're fully done, and whoa, they're a lot bigger than I expected, and I did not expect them to look like that. I wonder what the actual fruit that they'll produce will look like. Maybe it'll be a trident like Poseidon, you know? Huh. Wait, this might actually be one of like the coolest looking fruits in the game right now. The colors on there are really nice too. Wait, what? I actually love how this fruit looks. I'm excited to see what the actual fruit looks like. Also, I just realized that I kind of forgot to plant down my flare daisies, so whoopsie. Let's go ahead and plant those bad boys down. And we got a big one. Nice. A 4.6 kg one. I want to sell this. $250,000. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, I did not think that would unlock another 10 seed packs, but it did. These plants might low-key be like some of the best seed pack plants ever. Like, it usually takes me a lot longer to get to this point, but with these, I've literally gotten here within like half an hour. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and just blast these mangosteens up a bit, and then let's open some more seed packs. One way, actually, before I open them, I need to check the gear shop to see if there's a godly or advanced sprinkler in stock. No master, no godly, and none. Bro, what? There's literally 0 sprinklers. There is 3 watering cans, though. I will go ahead and buy those. Also, low-key, this a W time for a tornado event. I need my plants to start gathering mutations up. Also, this time, I'm gonna try to climb on top of these, like, arch things to open the seed packs. Here we go. Whoa, and what is going on? Oh, it's the sun event. Unfortunately, I don't have any sunflowers. Wait, maybe this will give me good luck if I run to him. Come on, good luck, please. I need a rainbow pack. Bruh, Gleam Root was right there. Okay, maybe if I jump off. Come on. Mangosteen. Okay, wait, I needed to reveal what I got like mid-jump. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I messed up. Woo! Wait, it worked. A Poseidon plant. Okay, here we go, though. I got 4 more tries, and I'm gonna just rapid fire these low-key. Oh, yes! Gleam Root. Wait, let's go. That's an interesting shape. Okay, wait, here we go. Come on, 2 more packs. And a Dusk Puff to finish it off. Okay, I can't complain. I got a Gleam Root. That's a 4% chance. So now the only 2 things that I haven't gotten is the Princess Thorn and then the Rainbow Pack. That's actually not too bad. Okay, but enough yippee yappy. Let's go ahead and put the extra exotic seed packs back in my backpack. And then let's start off by planting. Wish I planted down first. My mangosteen seeds, sure. Then let's plant down my flare daisies with the other ones. My Poseidon plants next to the other Poseidon plants. And it doesn't look like they've grown anything. Interesting. I guess it takes a while. Oh, interesting. Wait, these flower looking things are the fruit. Okay, but let's also go ahead and plant down our 4 Dusk Puffs. And finally, our Gleam Root seed. Let's plant that bad boy down right here in the middle. And then good thing we got lots of watering cans for it. Well, and off the bat, it's already growing super fast. Okay, and the Tisbe fully grown. And whoa, I did not expect it for it to be a tree. It's called the Gleam Root, so I expected for it to be like a root almost, you know? Like a beanstalk kind of, but brown. That's interesting, actually. Also, I'm not gonna lie, getting sun-dried on one of these fruits would actually take me to the final milestone, so I wouldn't mind if that happens. Oh, and yeah, also, before I forget, the gear shop did also just restock, so show me the goodies. And... bruh, still no sprinklers. Okay, that's all right. For now, let's go ahead and use my watering cans on the remaining mangosteens that aren't fully grown. Then let's go ahead and harvest literally everything up. And do we have a mangosteen that's fully done yet? Doesn't look like it. It looks like that's the fruit right there. Okay, interesting. But now let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 1.5 million, not as much as I hoped for. Okay, so yeah, at this point, I just gotta be patient and then continuously farm up the rest of the fruits until I reach the final shekel milestone, and then we can go from there. Or wait, actually, a lot of the Dust Puffs along with the mangosteens aren't fully grown. So let's actually run back to the gear shop to buy some more watering cans, and then let's just water everything up. Whoa, and wait, why does that one look like that? It's like glowing. Is that like another variant? Or is that just the plant? Okay, wait, this plant is actually sick. Okay, and apparently the glowy thing was just the actual plant. Let's just hope they have a decent base price. I want to sell this. 84K. Wait a minute. That's crazy good. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And almost 500,000, not too bad. Wait, if I pick up all my flare daisies, along with all my dust puffs, and then any mangoes that I have none that are fully grown. Do I have any more of these Poseidon plants? I do not. Also, I got a gold flare daisy, so we should definitely be able to reach the last milestone here. And yup, another 1.5 million. Here goes the last 10 packs. Hopefully I get a rainbow pack or the Princess Thorn. Ideally, I would love to get that Princess Thorn if I'm being honest. Also, I came back to the spot over here because apparently I had some good luck over here. So let's go ahead and start opening. Bro, nah. The luck on the edge of the map is actually crazy. Bro, a gleam root and then a thunderstorm? Wait, I actually need lightning to strike like my Poseidon plants. Oh, wait, that would give me enough to buy a master sprinkler. Come on over here, lightning, please. Please, 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 please. Please, lightning, do your thing over here. Also, wait, talking about master sprinklers, there's a godly one in stock, so let's go ahead and buy that. And also tropical rain event. Oh, wait. Yes! My flare daisies just got shocked. Wait, did that hit my mangoes too? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Low-key, we're getting some crazy progress here, though. Especially these shocked flare daisies. Bruh, why couldn't it hit the silver ones, though? How much is it worth, though? Won't it be worth, like, what is that, 200K? 4 million. What? Wait, no, that's actually crazy. 4 million for a single flare daisy? Keep in mind, this is literally an uncommon plant. Like, what? Okay, and the thunderstorm just ended, and unfortunately, it does not look like lightning struck another point in my plot, but that's all right. We got a ton of shocked flare daisies, so let's go ahead and pick them all up and then sell them. 52 million. What? Bro, I know I've said this like 10 times already, but flare daisies are literally just an uncommon plant. Like, making 52 million off them this fast with no sprinklers is actually crazy. And we still got a few more shocked ones. Let's go ahead and pick the rest of them up. Bro, no, we still have like 5 plus more of them. That's crazy. I'm guessing my inventory is going to be worth like another 10 mil. Yeah, 13 mil. That's crazy. Oh, and yeah, then to top it all off, we also got a godly sprinkler. So that's also crazy lucky. So now using that godly sprinkler, I can go ahead and craft a lightning rod. Wait, no, I can't. I'm still missing a basic sprinkler. What? How'd I get a godly before a basic? That's crazy. I can't even lie. Also, while we're over here, let's go ahead and open up the rest of our seed packs, because I was just joking saying that this place over here had luck, but I'm low-key thinking that I wasn't joking, because out of only 4 packs, we got a mangosteen seed, a Poseidon plant, a flare daisy, and then a gleam shroom seed. Like, that's literally 2 mythicals. That's crazy. Okay, but here we go. Another Poseidon plant. Let's go. Okay, but here goes the last pack. Come on. I need the Princess Thorn, please. A dusk buff. I guess I'll take it. I got some decent luck. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Princess Thorn though. Also, while I'm over here, let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans because I will be needing them. And we got a golden Poseidon plant. Let's go. Okay, but anyways, now that I've opened up the last of my packs, let's go ahead and start off by planting down all my seeds. So we got the mangosteen over here. And then I'm not even gonna plant down any more dusk puffs. They take up way too much room. Also, talking about dusk puffs, I see myself a golden one. I will go ahead and plant down my other gleam root seed though, along with the flare daisies, just because those things are actually crazy good. And then finally my 2 Poseidon plants. Also, before I water any of those up, I'm actually gonna go ahead and run back to the gear shop so that I can buy a trowel. And I don't need that right now, but I will be needing it later, so I just want to start stacking up on them early, you know? Also, still no advanced sprinkler. That's a big rip. Oh, and wait, actually, let's go ahead and pick up all my dust puffs. And instead of selling them, I'm gonna go ahead and turn them into the Beanstalk. Just because if we go to this NPC over here and ask him what's up with the Beanstalk, it says that by feeding it plants, we can make it grow big and strong. And then if I help feed the Beanstalk, it will give me rewards. And I like myself some rewards, so I'm gonna be feeding it. Let's go ahead and feed all my plants to the Beanstalk. Bruh, it's looking for tropical plants now. It's switched up. Bruh, so much for not selling them. 0.5 mil, that's okay, I guess. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pull out the garden guide. Is flare daisy tropical? No, it's only a flower. Mango knees, it's woody, leafy, sour, sweet fruit. What about that? What was it called? Gleam root? Woody night? No. Poseidon plant, that's what I was looking for. It's stocky? What does that even mean? Also, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this guide would be useful at first, but it's actually super useful. I low-key need to grind out all these achievements on my main account. Wait, what? And there's silver prismatic seed packs? What does that even mean? Silver divine seed pack? Oh, and to access the quest, you just have to click on it. So I have to shovel 100 plants, harvest 200 carrots, gift 1 carrot, sell 500 strawberries, and then gift 5 strawberries. What do you have to do for the prismatic one? Harvest 20,000 mutated plants, harvest 30 disc Romesco crops. Bro, nah. Harvest 1 rainbow Romesco? What even is that? Oh wait, I'm assuming you probably get the silver Romesco from the other seed packs. Silver divine seed pack. Yeah, probably from those. Okay, but anyways, let's get back to what's important. Reaching 1 billion shekels. So let's go ahead and start watering this other gleam root up wherever it went. Kind of lost track of it. Same with these mangosteens. And then yeah, I'm gonna just be watering everything up actually. Ooh, and I just came back to the gear shop to get some more watering cans. And we finally got an advanced sprinkler in stock. Let's go ahead and buy that. And I'll also buy the basic one. Why not? With that, I can finally go ahead and make the lightning rod. Let's go. So now I just got to wait for another advanced, the godly, and then a master sprinkler to come into stock. And then we can start making some serious shekels. For now, though, back to watering canning everything I go. Also, look at how crazy this chilled Poseidon plant looks. Oh, wait. It actually doesn't look that crazy. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna just get back to watering these plants up. Yo, and what are the chances of that? I literally just came back for even more watering cans, and look at what is in stock. Yes, please. So now I'm just waiting for a master one. Okay, and there we go. That should be everything fully grown, though. Also, I was planning on picking everything up to see how much it would sell for, but on second thoughts, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. For now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is buy some more trowels, and then I'm gonna use those trowels to move all the Poseidon plants next to these gleam roots. And now that I think about this, positioning all these is gonna be kind of hard. And now I also need to do the same thing with all these mangosteens. Also, are they finally fully grown? Yes, we finally got some that are fully grown. Bro, these things are tiny though. Look at them. And they look nothing like a mango if I'm being honest. What's their base price looking like? 45k? That's actually not too bad. Way better than the normal mangoes. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and move them all. And this is also going to be tricky. I should have just planted everything by each other to begin with, but I wanted everything to look relatively aesthetic, and look at what I get. Okay, and yeah, that's honestly probably the best I'm going to be getting for now. Also, I'm kind of out of trowels and I don't want to run back to the gear shop, so that's that. Also, now that I think about it, would mangoes be considered a tropical fruit? Where is my thingamabobber? The guide or the garden guide? Mangosteen. It's not? What? How's that not considered a tropical fruit? Okay, wait, maybe he's reset his thing by now? He wants something different maybe? Nope, still tropical plants. Great. Oh, and yeah, just to satisfy my curiosity, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this gold Poseidon plant just to see how much it's worth. I'm guessing like couple mil? 6 mil. That's not as much as I would have thought. We still got some shocked flare daisies too. That's crazy. I can't even lie. How much do those sell for again? 2 mil. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Okay, so now the next step of my plan to reach 1 billion is to come over here to the gear shop. And trust me, this is a very interesting step. I just gotta sit here waiting for a master sprinkler to come into stock. Let's go. And now that I think about it, this might take a while. Bruh, why did I actually think I would get it first restock? Okay, yeah, I'll just be sitting here waiting for it, and then I'll be back when I do get it. Okay, and I've been waiting for the master sprinkler to come into stock for about 2 hours, and we unfortunately still haven't got it. So I'm gonna just do a bit of a workaround for it. Kind of. But before I do that, let's go ahead and claim my lightning rod. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a cleaning spray so that I can go ahead and make a shock mutation spray. So let's give them the spray, lightning rod, and then 1,000,000 shekel mabebbles. And there we go. Just like that, in half an hour, we'll have a shock mutation spray. So in the meantime, it's time to do that workaround I spoke about earlier. And to actually do the workaround, I need a magnifying glass to come into stock. And there's no magnifying glass in stock. I'll just buy a cleaning spray, that's alright. Okay, so pretty much what the workaround was, I was just gonna buy a magnifying glass since it was the same price as a master sprinkler, and then I was just gonna gift myself a master sprinkler from my main account. But since there was none of those in stock, I just bought a cleaning spray, and then y'all can keep the extra 5 million. And doing it this way just saves me a bit of Robux, because if I'm being honest, buying 50 of those packs wasn't cheap. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my main account and place a master sprinkler down. Then I can leave on my main account and then place one of each sprinklers down, which includes a godly. Let's place that in the center. Why isn't it placing? Bro, I forgot how hard these things are to place with like a bunch of things around. Okay, yeah, this ain't working. Bro, now I got both of them down on accident. Okay, that's all right. Let's also go ahead and place down the advanced sprinkler and finally the basic sprinkler. And I'll place two of those down just because it's like a big plot. And now let's go ahead and pick literally everything up. And pretty much what I'm doing here is the sprinkler method, which I think at this point everyone knows what it is. So it shouldn't need much explanation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and finish picking everything up. Also, I wanted to see how much of those roots sell for. The gleam roots. Whoa, those things look interesting. I want to sell this. 744,000. Holy. It did have like 2 mutations on it, but still, that's not bad. And another 77 million for my whole inventory. Okay, but now all I gotta do is log off and then come back in like half an hour when everything is fully grown. And doing it this way will like prevent the sprinklers from using their time. So then I could like rinse and repeat the process, you know? Okay, and here we go. It's been just right about half an hour. Let's hope we got some pretty big plants. Come on. Ooh. And okay, we got a whole lot of silver flare daisies. Did we get any rainbow plants? Here, wait, let's actually go ahead and run back to the gear shop so that I can go ahead and buy another trowel because I kind of can't see. So let's go ahead and buy the trowel. And bro, it's not letting me buy it. Okay, there you go. And then let's also buy a recall wrench. And while I'm over here, let's also go ahead and claim my shock mutation spray. Also, I joined the public server because for some reason the private ones weren't working. But anyways, I want to see what this gold thing is. Here, let's move the gleam root and see if we got any gold one of those. It doesn't look like we did. I don't even think those are fully done growing. I want whatever that gold thing is. Wait, and actually, I think that might be a huge rainbow Poseidon plant. That would be ideal if it is, if I'm being honest. I honestly can't tell. Also, yo, look at that. The beanstalk grew. It's actually super hard to tell because it's like a huge jumble. Okay, here, wait, just for reference, how much does this huge gold flare daisy sell for? I want to sell this. 16 million. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, let's just go ahead and start picking everything up while making sure to not accidentally pick up that one gold item. What even is that? Oh, it is a gold Poseidon plant. It's crazy how it's not done yet either. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm low-key just gonna YOLO it. Let's go ahead and get my shock mutation spray and put it on that huge golden Poseidon plant. And then let's just pick everything else up while that finishes growing. I can't get over how good these new plants actually are. They're worth so much and then they grow a ton at a time. Like off that one sprinkler method, look at how much like items I got. I wonder how much my inventory is worth. 187 million for just my inventory of unmutated plants. Okay, that's actually insane. So now I should just have to wait for this Poseidon petal to fully grow, and then that should be 1 billion if I'm being honest. And here we are. I now go by the name of Exotic Seed Pack Man 112. And as you can see, I got 25 of the brand new exotic seed packs. And even though I got that much, I'm only allowing myself to start with 5. But as I make more shekels, I'll allow myself to open more and more. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the first one. And if I'm being honest, I have no idea how good or bad they are. So this could either be very hard or very easy. And the first plant we got is a paradise petal though. And that seed actually looks really cool. It has a lot of texture. Anyways, with that being said, before I go ahead and plant anything down, I'm gonna be opening my 5 seed packs first. So here goes the second one. And come on, give me something good. Another paradise petal? Okay then. They do say 3rd time's the charm. Ooh, a horned dino shroom. That one's legendary. Okay, here we go. We got 2 more packs. Let's hope we get something good. A stone bite. And out of the last one, we're gonna get a firefly fern. Okay, and that's actually all the seed packs I can open up for now. So let's go ahead and start planting down my crops. We got 2 paradise petals, a horned dino shroom, and finally a firefly fern. And it looks like these paradise petals grow fairly quickly, so that's nice. Whoa, wait, this stone bite is already 10% grown. Yeah, that one grows really quick actually. Also, I really hope these are crops that I can harvest over and over again. then, or else I might be cooked. Also, like I said earlier, I really haven't looked like into any of these seeds at all, so I really don't know how good or bad they are. I don't even know all the different types of seeds you can get. You know, I should probably check that out now that I think about it. Okay, so we got this thingamabobber, this lily looking thing. I'm pretty sure this is actually the dino horn. This is like the bone boo, I think it is. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. Oh wait, actually, I'm pretty sure in like the new crafting thing it shows, yes. Okay, so that first one's a stone bite, the paradise petal, horn, dino shrew, bone boo, firefly fern, and then fossilite. Oh, okay, wait, we already got the stone bite, the horned dino shroom, the firefly fern, and then the only ones we're missing is the paradise petal, the bone boo, and then the fossilite then. Or actually, wait, no, I already got the paradise petal, didn't I? Yes, so the only ones I haven't gotten so far is the bone boo, and then that final one that looks like a stadium lights thing. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, all I gotta do now is go ahead and wait for all these to finish growing. Okay, and it looks like our first flower finished growing, the stone bite. Let's go ahead and pick it up, and it was a one-time harvest. Okay, that's an issue. Let's hope it sells for a lot at least then. I want to sell my inventory. 55,000. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised that it sells for that much. Okay, and well, with that, we are 55% of the way to our first milestone and being able to open another 5 packs, so that's good. And it looks like these paradise petals are getting pretty close to fully grown, so that's also nice. This firefly fern and this horned dino shroom on the other hand though are barely at 11%, so those are gonna take a while. Okay, and it looks like this paradise petal is finally done. Also, unlike the last one I just harvested, this one actually looks like a multi-harvestable crop, so that's good. And yes, it is. We got a paradise petal that's 2.42 kgs, and it looked like the smallest one out of the bunch, so let's hope this is good. 22,000. Yo, wait, that's actually really good. Wait, these new plants are low-key a lot better than I thought they were gonna be. Like, I'm already about to hit the first milestone to get a whole nother 5 seed packs. Selling this one should low-key do it now that I think about it. Yeah, look at that, 34,000. And just like that, we've reached the 6-figure mark. Let's go. Meaning we get another 5 exotic ancient seed packs. Let's hope we get the fossilite. Okay, here goes the first roll. Come on, fossilite, please. Another horned dino shroom. That's the one that's literally only 25% grown, so I don't know if that's good or not. Here goes another roll, though. Come on, fossilite, please. Another stone bite. That was the worst one since it wasn't reharvestable. Paradise petal, stone bite, and here goes the last one. Another paradise petal. Well, that was some pretty bad rolls. I'm still obviously going to go ahead and plant them down though. So let's plant down the petals, the stone bites, and finally the horned dino shroom seed. And I'll place that one in its own lot, might as well. So now I guess I just got to continuously farm all these paradise petals till I get to 1,000,000 and unlock 5 more seed packs. Luckily though, they sell for a good amount though, so that's nice. Yeah, look at that, 62,000. Okay, yeah, this low-key shouldn't be too bad. And now that I actually have a bit of shekels to play around with though, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop. Where's the gear shop? Wait, why is it just missing? Wait, is it because I never did the tutorial? Oh, I do have to do the tutorial. Okay, guys, I wasn't supposed to be buying normal gear stuff, but I kind of have to unlock the gear shop. Wait, maybe not? Okay, wait, maybe I don't? Okay, it's literally just 10 shekels. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it because I do not know why the gear shop is not there. Okay, and then let's just plant it down. And then will that make the gear shop come back? Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I guess I did have to do the tutorial. The gear shop still isn't there though, which is a bit worrying. Okay, here, let's try resetting actually. Huh, the gear shop's there now. That was so weird. Also, before anyone says anything about me buying that carrot, I literally profited 10 shekels. That's like 0.0000000000001% of the way to 1 billion. So like, it really doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. Let's hope it has some good sprinklers or something. Show me the gear shop, please. We got watering cans, trowel, and then no sprinklers. I guess I will go ahead and buy the watering can so I can go ahead and water those dino shrooms. Also, I figured out the strat for the watering can. You literally just place 1 plop of water down, then you wait a few seconds for it to like have a growth spurt. Yeah, just like that. And look at that. and then you just repeat the process. Also, it looks like my stone bite finished growing, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And same with these paradise petals. Might as well go ahead and pick them up as soon as they become available. And yeah, now that we got those picked up though, we can continue watering the dino shroom. Oh, and actually, I forgot I had this, the firefly fern. Let's also go ahead and water that. Also, this is one unique looking flower. What is it even gonna look like when it's fully grown? Also, I know we're having a bit of a slow start, but trust me, things get crazy real fast. Oh, and man, we were so close, 79%. The gear shop did just reset this, so I could go ahead and check that out. Before I do that though, let's go ahead and pick up all these plants that are finished growing, sell them to get a bit more shekels, and there we go, we're up to 200,000. So now we can go waste some cash at the gear shop. So let's go ahead and buy 2 watering cans, and then there is no sprinklers in stock, unfortunately. And while I'm here, I am also going to go ahead and buy one of these common eggs, and you'll see why here in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and place it down, and then let's continue watering this dino shroom. And now that I think about it, I also need to buy a trowel next time I go back to the gear shop. It's like kind of annoying just seeing all these plants close together. Anyways, with that being said, let's just go ahead and finish watering up all these plants until they're fully grown. And there we go. I didn't have enough watering cans to get the second dino shroom fully grown, but we did have enough for this first dino shroom and then this firefly fern. Also, looks like the actual mushroom plant of the dino shroom grows pretty quickly too. Look at it. I wonder how much that plant will sell for. Also, the seed shop did just restock, so I am gonna go ahead and check that out. I need one of each sprinklers for something I want to do later on. And unfortunately, we still haven't gotten a single sprinkler in stock. What is that luck? Okay, well anyway, let's go back to my garden, and then I'm gonna go ahead and farm up all these paradise petals so they can start growing more. Also, low-key, this plant is very good. It grows a lot of paradise petals, and then each one goes for like, what was it again? I think 30,000. Yeah, look at that. They all sell for like 20 to 30,000. And since one singular crop grows a lot, that's actually a very solid plant. With that being said though, let's see if this dino shroom or this firefly fern can beat it. Also, we haven't gotten any weather events at all, so like that's kind of weird. Anyways, for now, I guess all I can really go ahead and do is continuously farm out all these plants until I get to 1,000,000 shekels so I can unlock the next 5 seed packs. So we might as well just go ahead and do that. Ooh, okay, now I was just farming my paradise petals as one does, and look at this. The horned dino shroom finally finished growing, and this thing low-key took a while to grow, so it better sell for a lot. Let's go ahead and harvest it, and then how much is this worth? I want to sell this. 77,000, okay. Wait, that's actually pretty good if I'm being honest. If I can manage to get like a gold or rainbow dino shroom, like we'd be making hundreds of millions pretty much instantly. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but this firefly fern still hasn't like grown at all. That's crazy. At this rate, I'm gonna reach 1,000,000 shekels before it even finishes growing. Oh, and wait, actually, I almost forgot, but my common egg is ready. What will we get? Come on. A dog. Okay. And if I'm being honest, I don't really want a dog. There's actually an ulterior motive for the reason of getting this egg, and that's because with the new dino update, you can give your pets to this one scientist guy, and then he'll turn him into a dino egg. How does it work? I have no idea, but it works, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, so now I just gotta wait an hour and I'll have a dino egg. And in the meantime, I can just grind all these paradise petals, which low-key, for them only being a rare plant, they're really good. They have like a base price of 20,000 shekels, and like they grow like 3 or 4 per bush, and they grow really quickly too, so that's nice. Oh, and wait, yes, this is perfect. We finally got a weather event. So instead of just instantly farming them up this time, I'm gonna let them cook for a bit. Ideally, I get wet on this horned dino shroom though, low-key. Oh, and wait, I just realized this other one still isn't finished growing. Let's actually go ahead and buy another watering can for it. Okay, and there we go. It's done growing. Also, this one is like tiny compared to the other one. That's alright though. Luckily, when it comes to the base of a plant, size really doesn't matter. The fruit on it can still become massive. Okay, and the storm just ended, and we literally only got 1 paradise petal with wet on it. That's crazy. I can't even lie. Anyways, I'm still gonna go ahead and farm every single one up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell my inventory. Yo! And wait, just like that, we've already passed 1 million. Ooh, and our Firefly Fern is done. Let's go ahead and pick that up too. How much will this sell for? Yo, that looks cool. Looks like a lantern almost. Come on, Steven. How much is this worth? 64,000. Yo! Besides the fact that it literally takes forever to grow, that's actually not bad. Okay, and now that we've passed 1 million though, that means we get another 5 seed packs. So let's hope we get the Fossilite, or Bone Boo would also be nice. Come on. Another Paradise Petal? Seriously? Like, they're good, but like I already have so many of them. I don't want any more. Okay, come on. I'd rather have a Paradise Petal than a Stone Bite. Bro, I was so close to a rainbow, but another Stone Bite? That stinks. Bro, the Fossilite was right there. I was literally 2 off, bro. Okay, here goes the last one. Ooh, a Bone Boo. That's actually not bad. And instead of just placing it down for that one, I'm actually gonna go ahead and wait till later. For now though, I will go ahead and place down these Stone Bites. And then I'll also go ahead and place down these Paradise Petals. And then the gear shop did just reset, so let's go ahead and see if I could get some sprinklers. And nope, apparently not a single sprinkler wants to come into stock. Okay then. And I'm not gonna lie, these plants are low-key really good. We're already up to 1.4 mil, and we've had like no mutations grown on the plants either. So like imagine when I actually start stacking mutations, I'm gonna be rolling in it. But anyways, with that being said, we still need like another 9 million shekels before we unlock the final 10 summer seed packs, meaning we gotta get to work. Also, look at this Dino Shroom. It's huge. I told you the size of like the main plant didn't matter at all. Okay, and this Dino Shroom is fully grown now. Let's actually go ahead and pick it up and see how much it'll sell for. Bro, you're actually trolling. A sandstorm happens the second after I pick it up. Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and check the value out. 134,000. Yeah, GG's, that would have been worth like 500k. Pretty sure the Sandy Mutation is like a 3x. Bro, like actually, what is that luck? Okay, and well, back to grinding I go though. We already have quite a bit of Paradise Petals though, so that's good at least. Also, for these Stone Bites, I'm not gonna bother picking them up until they get loads of mutations. Since they're like a one-time farm either way, there's no point of picking them up before they stack any. Okay, and I've only been farming this for like, I want to say 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, these Paradise Petals are low-key crazy good. Look at how much I have already. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I have less shekels now, and that's because I finally got some sprinklers. I got 2 advanced and then 1 basic sprinklers. Oh, and yeah, to top all that off, we even got a gold Paradise Petal. Look at that. And if I really want to, I could go ahead, farm that right now, get that quick 20x multiplier, and make a quick 400,000 shekels. But I'm not going to be doing that. If lightning strikes that, that's instantly worth like 40 million shekels, not 400 mil, but still that 40 million shekels is insane. And with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these other Paradise Petals that don't have gold on them. Oh, and I guess I'll leave the sandy ones too, might as well. Then let's pick up this Horned Dino Shroom, that's a huge one. And finally this Firely Fern. And then let's see how much more shekels I'll get. I'm guessing that I'll get like 2.3 million from my inventory. And I have a whole lot of like stuff, so this is doable. I'm not even gonna lie. Come on, Steven. 2.3 mil. 3.6? Sheesh. Bro, that was literally like only half an hour worth of farming with like next to no mutations. And we're already at 5 mil. These new ancient seeds are crazy. Also, keep in mind, even though 5 million seems like a lot of shekels for only 30 minutes of work, I'm only 0.5% of the way to a billion. So at this rate, it would literally take days of straight grinding. So I still have a whole lot of work to do. Oh, and also besides windy events, I really haven't had like any luck at all with mutations. Like I've literally only gotten windstruck, and that's pretty much it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and lock in for like another 30 minutes and then see how much more shekels I can get. I just need to double what I got right now, and I could finally open the last 10 seed packs. Okay, now I've just been grinding for like another 20 minutes, and look at this. We got one of the new mutations, Clay, which which, if I'm not mistaken, I think is just like sandy plus rain mixed or plus wet. And I wonder how much that sells for, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and try it out. I want to sell this. 90,000, okay. For a single small paradise petal, that's pretty good. Also, talking about paradise petals, look at this. We got a massive one. I'm low-key gonna go ahead and let that one cook. Like, I do not want to pick that one up. Also, another reason that I came back is because my dino egg finally finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. And I'm not gonna go ahead and use it for anything just yet. I'm gonna save it for now. And with that being said, I did also think ahead. So I bought another common egg so I can hatch it and then give it to the dino guy so I can get another dino egg. And there we go, the DNA machine has started. Oh and yeah, I also managed to get some more sprinklers earlier, so that's nice. The only thing I'm missing now is a master and godly one. Also, while I'm still here, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another common egg. So after this DNA finishes analyzing, I could go ahead and repeat the process. With that being said though, let's go ahead and place the common egg down. And now I want to go ahead and see how much shekels I'll get for my full inventory. Will it get me to 10 mil? No, will not. Okay, we're super close. And now, instead of just like constantly farming them, I think I'm gonna give them a bit of time and see what type of mutations they get on them. And before I actually go AFK to let that happen, I'm gonna be buying 2 trowels and then moving all the planes together just in case, like, for if a lightning event happens. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and I'm not gonna lie, we barely got any mutations. Like, we literally just got a couple windstruck and moonlit, and it looks like that's about it. Okay, so I think the plan will actually be to just pick up all the flowers, get myself to 10 million shekels, and then hope I get a better plant out of the last 10 seed packs. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these paradise petals, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up these stone bites too, might as well. Oh, and yeah, I can also go ahead and move these horned dino shrooms back to where they were. Let's move those there. Oh, and wait, actually, before I pick anything else up, a sandstorm literally just started. So let's hope we could get some of that on our dino shrooms or like a good plant. So while we wait for those to mutate, let's go ahead and sell my inventory of the plants that I just picked up. And another 1.5 mil. Nice. And there goes the sandstorm event. Oh, well, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up all these small petals. I'll leave the big one just because that one's worth like a lot more. And on second thoughts, I'm going to just go ahead and pick it up. It's making getting all the smaller ones a lot harder. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and that should put me over the 10 million mark. Yes, sir. So now that we got more than 10 million, that means we finally unlocked the last 10 seed packs. Come on, give me the fossilite, please. Bruh, paradise petal. Okay, it's all good. I still got another 9 tries. Bruh. Ooh, that one's all right. Brother, seriously? Again? Trash. Bro, we're down to our last 4. We might actually be cooked again. Ooh, that one's all right. Bruh. Man. Okay, well, we got absolutely cooked. This is going to be a slow journey to 1 billion. GG's only, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and place all these paradise petals down so they can start growing. And then I'm pretty sure I also have a watering can. Yes, I have 5 left. Let's go ahead and grow them a bit. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and place down our other 2 firefly fern seeds. And I'm actually going to wait to place down these stone bite seeds till later. And with that being said, there really isn't much more that I can do right now besides just grinding out these paradise petals. Oh yeah, also, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and place down one of my dinosaur eggs. I have plenty either way. I have one cooking over there, and then I got an extra one here. Also, they look sick. Look at that. They even got like a little dino skull on them. That's pretty cool. Anyways, and with that being said, let's just go ahead and lock in for a bit. Oh, yes. Wait, finally. Wait, I actually need a godly sprinkler. With that, I could now go ahead and craft a lightning rod. Wait, yes. So now when the thunderstorm comes around, I have like a pretty high chance of getting shocked fruit. Oh, that's actually about to make me so much shekels. Okay, so now I just need another godly and master sprinkler to come back into stock. Unfortunately, though, I currently do not have enough to get the master sprinkler. So that means I need to get back to grinding. Also, the reason I moved this one is because it has a gold one on it. So like when I'm spamming pickup, I don't accidentally want to pick up the gold one, because if this gold one gets shocked on it, like it'll be worth several hundred millions. But with that being said, let's actually go back to locking in. Okay, and I've literally only been grinding for like 40 minutes, I want to say, and we already got a max backpack, meaning it's time to go sell. And let me guess, 5.2 million shekels. 7.4, sheesh. We're officially 1.6% of the way there. At this rate, I'll just have to do what I just did like another 100 times. Let's go. Yeah, I really need that master sprinkler. Okay, and we just maxed our backpack space out again, and look at this. Look at how many gold plants we got. We got one of these firefly ferns to turn gold. Then we got 3 of the paradise petals. And well, we actually had 4, but I accidentally picked one up. No. Also, if this one would have gotten lightning on it, it would literally be worth 100 times 451,000. So it would literally be worth 450 million. Or no, 45 million. Bro, that's literally such a waste. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and I should be past 20 million now. Yes, sir. Holy, I got like 10 million from that. Nice. Anyways, and the gear shop did once again just restock, so let's go ahead and buy some sprinklers. Come on, have some good sprinklers for me. Just advanced? I'll take one of those actually. So now that puts me up to 2 godly, 3 basic, and then 3 advanced. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and picked up my lightning rod already. And now before I get back to grinding, I also ended up putting all my dinosaur eggs down, since I just realized the thing that I wanted to do with them really wasn't worth it. So I'm not gonna do it. Pretty much what I was planning on doing was to make one of these amber mutation sprays, but then I realized it cost 1,000,000 shekels to make, and then you need to spend 15 million shekels to get a cleaning spray. And I searched it up, and the amber mutation is literally only a 10x, so like that's definitely not worth it. So with that being said, now I'm just hoping I get some cool useful dinos. And with all that out of the way, I think it's about time I get back to grinding all these plants out. Yo, and look at that, we got a golden firefly fern. So what I'm gonna go ahead and actually do is run back to the crafting section and then craft another lightning rod. So let's give them one of our godly sprinklers, one of our advanced sprinklers, and then finally one of our basic sprinklers. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft a shock spray. And yes, I'm gonna have to spend 15 million to actually buy the spray from the gear shop later, but that's all right. And the reason for that is because this firefly fern, once it's fully grown, has a base price of like 60,000 shekels, but you then multiply that 60,000 shekels by 20, which is the multiplier that gold gives, and we get 1.2 mil. And then if you multiply that 1.2 mil by the 100x multiplier that the lightning gives you, that's literally 120 million shekels. So like that's actually insane. And let's actually go ahead and use my trowel to move it, because let's just say I might have accidentally picked up another one of those gold petal flowers. Yeah, I need to stop fumbling the bag. Anyways, with that being said, though, let's go ahead and get my trowel out, and then let's move this bad boy right back here. And there we go. Now the chances of picking it up by accident should be a lot less, because like when I'm on this side of the garden, I'm like extremely careful just because of all my gold plants. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, let's actually get back to grinding, and I'll be back after that lightning rod finishes crafting. Yo, and yes, wait, a lightning storm finally happened. Okay, wait. I need to get my trowel quick. No. Wait, yes plus no. Bro, good thing I placed my lightning rod there. I literally just placed that down like a minute ago. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and move all these other things though. And bro, I was too late to get like all my other fruits down, so that's like a huge bummer. Okay, anyways, before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And bruh, did another lightning just get redirected over here? It did. No. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick all these fruits up quickly. And that's exactly why I wanted to pick them up quickly. There goes my lightning rod. Bruh, and I didn't even get any lightning on these horned dino shrooms. Those things have a base of like 100,000, so that would have been 10 million per. Okay, wait. Before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and buy another trowel so I can like move stuff around next time without having to like worry about coming to the gear shop. And let's actually buy 3. Also, I just realized on the bright side, now that I got shocked on all these items, I don't gotta worry about spending the 15 million shekels shekels to buy like the spray. Yeah, the cleaning spray. Also, look at how sick this looks. It literally looks insane. And yes, wait. Lightning struck this other plot of fruit too. Oh, let's go. That was low-key a crazy good lightning storm. It literally hit everything. Bro, look at how much shocked items we have. Literally everything in my inventory is shocked. Oh, wait. This was gonna sell for so much. Windstruck, shocked, moonlit, wet, gold. Okay, how much will this one sell for? 46 mil? Sheesh. Okay, low-key, what are the chances we get to 1 billion shekels with just the fruits in my inventory? Okay, well, here goes the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. 750 million is insane. Wait, these new ancient fruits are actually so good. Like, I genuinely thought that would only get me a couple 100 mil, but 750 mil? That's actually bananas. Oh, and look at that. We still got another firefly fern that's shocked. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pick up all of these shocked fruits just because, like, they won't be worth much without a base mutation, such as rainbow or gold. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell our inventory one last time before we get back to grinding. Come on. 45 million. Okay, I can't complain. Like, we already got crazy lucky with that thunderstorm. And now, before I go back to grinding, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make one of those lightning mutated sprays. So let's go ahead and spend 15 million of my hard-earned shekels on the cleaning spray. Then let's go ahead and craft the mutation spray shocked. Let's go ahead and submit one of those. And then let's also submit my lightning rod and 1 million shekels. And now, before this gets done, my main goal is to get another gold firefly fern, because they have a base value of like around 60k, I think it was. So times that by 20, it's 1.2 mil, and then times 100, that's 120 mil, meaning it would get me all the way to pretty much the 1 billion shekels that I need. Oh, and yeah, also, remember what I said earlier about the dinosaur eggs, that what I wanted to do wasn't efficient? Well, now that I have the cleaning spray, it's not too inefficient to do. So let's go ahead and craft this mutation amber spray. Let's submit a cleaning spray, and then I can submit that last dinosaur egg that I have no use for. And nice, that was only 100,000 shekels. That's not too shabby, especially for a 10x multiplier. Okay, yeah, as I was saying though, the only thing I need now is to get a gold mutation on one of these firefly ferns, and I should have the 1 billion. Okay, and there we go. My shock spray literally just finished crafting. So now I'm trying to think if I want to do the sprinkler method or not, since I haven't really been getting lucky with any more golden flowers anymore. Like, I literally got one golden firefly fern, but look at it, it's kind of like tiny, so like I don't even think it's worth it. Anyways, and yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I will go ahead and do the sprinkler method. I unfortunately haven't managed to get a master sprinkler in stock, but like, it should still work well enough without it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get my trowel this plant over here as close as possible. And now let's go ahead and place down all my sprinklers, which includes a godly one, an advanced one, and finally a basic sprinkler. And now I gotta go ahead and pick all these plants up quick. Okay, and there we go. Now that I got all the plants picked up, all I gotta do now is leave and come back in like half an hour. Okay, we're back, and I kind of just realized that I never placed the bone boot down, so if I place it down before the flashbang, will it like grow? Holy. Wait, and it did grow. I'm low-key surprised that worked, but that's not why I was saying holy. Look at these huge plants. Oh, we even got a rainbow one. Also, this bone boo looks absolutely insane. Okay, wait, before I mess with anything of that, bruh, I just picked this up on accident. How much is this even worth? 2 mil? Wait, I might have just trolled. This with the mutation spray would have gotten me up to over 1 billion. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and then that's 4 mil. And now, before I do anything else, I need to go ahead and clear this garden up because I like can't do anything. Yes, and we finally got a second seed, and it's a strawberry seed. So I can actually, like, harvest it over and over again. You're getting your full-on lot, buddy. Well, I mean, all my lots are empty, but, like, that's besides the point. And I'm not gonna lie, that took way too long. So, like, I'm stoked that we got a regrowable crop. It's definitely not the best crop, but, like, it's better than nothing, I guess. Also, I really wouldn't mind if my dog's locked in. Like, I'm not looking for a giant pine cone or burning bud seed, but I'd be fine settling with a sugar apple. Anyways, this time instead of just fully going AFK, I can at least continuously harvest this strawberry plant so I could make at least something. And just like that, we got our first strawberry. And why is it so tiny? Look at it. Wait, how much do strawberries sell for again? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be rough. Yo! And we got an apple seed this time. That took like another really long time, but it's an apple seed, so I can't really complain. And I know we're off to a bit of a slow start, but trust me, things get crazy quick. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm surprised I haven't gotten more carrot seeds. I've literally gotten one carrot seed, a strawberry seed, and now an apple seed. Honestly, besides the fact that our dogs have only dug up 3 seeds in an hour, our luck actually hasn't been that bad. Like, imagine if I would have been waiting this long for 3 carrot seeds, I might have actually crashed out. Oh yeah, also look how much strawberries we got. We got a lot. Let's actually go ahead and sell my inventory and see how much shekels I get. I'm guessing 791. 1,432. Okay, not gonna lie, that is not bad at all. Ooh, and look at that, we got our first golden strawberry. Also, now that we have an apple tree, that should hopefully speed things up quite a bit, not gonna lie. Wait, what rarity was apple trees again? Are they legendary? Legendary is yellow, right? Yes. Wait, that's actually super good. Our luck has low-key been on point. We've gotten 1 common seed, or no, 2 common seeds, and then 1 legendary. Besides the fact that these dogs work super slow, that is not too shabby. But with that being said, let's go ahead and continue farming up all these strawberries until I get some more seeds. Shiny. Yo, our dogs finally dug up another seed, but it's a carrot seed, so like, I don't know whether to be happy or sad. Nah, just kidding, I ain't getting happy for no carrot seed. It's getting planted down, harvested, and sold instantly. Ooh, and our apple tree finally finished growing. Nice. I can start harvesting some apples here now too. And I completely forgot about the lucky harvest. Let's go. Wait, let's plant that down right next to the next one. And now I'll be getting strawberry seeds 2 times as fast. Nice. Also, I think now's a good time to mention that as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll allow myself to get more and more dogs to help out with the process. But I don't get another dog till I get to 10,000 shekels. So I better get back to work. Yo, and look at this apple. That's pretty big. 8.42 kgs. Yeah, that's pretty big. Wait, how much did that sell for? I might low-key be getting close to 10 mil or to 10,000. 2,000? Sheesh. Wait, if I collect all my strawberries, gather up all my apples that are fully grown, and then sell everything, will that get me to 10,000? No, I'm still like 3,000 short. Ooh, and we got another golden strawberry. Nice, that's definitely gonna help. Okay, yeah, anyways though, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue farming up all these strawberries along with all these apples so I can finally add another dog to my fleet. Yo, our dogs are starting to speed up, but it's just another carrot seed. I mean, I guess I can't be complaining. It's better than nothing. That's like another 20 shekels right there. Also, look at that. We've already gotten another golden strawberry. Like, I literally just got another one of those not too long ago. Okay, but like for real, let's get back to farming up these strawberries and apples. I just got a bit excited since I saw our dogs dug something else up. Yo, wait, I just smashed the goal. I did not think that would get me near the 10k, but I guess having Windstruck like on some huge apples helped a lot. Wait, how much is this 15 kg apple worth? And yo, wait, my dogs are going crazy. I literally just got another carrot seed and now another apple seed. Okay, wait, how much is this worth? And another one? 6,000. Okay, yeah, that would do it. Okay, like, what is actually going on? Like, I just got some extremely good luck. Like, I got 3 huge apples. I got 2 carrot seeds and then another apple seed all within like 5 minutes. What actually just happened? And just like that, we're up to 34,000 shekels. Let's go. Anyways, let's go ahead and plant this carrot seed down. And then I completely forgot about this earlier, but in the forever pack, you usually get a watering can. So let's go ahead and claim that. And then I can watering can the apple tree. Where'd it go? All right, here. Let's make sure to not mess this up. Let's go. We added a whole 4%. Yo, wait, I spoke too soon. It's growing like crazy now. And another carrot seed? Yo, these guys are going nuts. I like it. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy next to all the other carrots. Anyways, and I almost forgot, but now that we've reached 34,000 shekels, that means we've unlocked another dog, meaning we can buy the extra pet equip slot. Also, I kind of got to buy more Robux since like I kind of transferred all my Robux off this account onto my main one. So like that's a big whoops. And there we go. Your purchase of an extra pet equip slot succeeded. So now I just got to go ahead and use some Robux to buy another common egg. And let's hope we get a dog out of this. Come on. A bunny. Bruh. You're getting stuffed in the bag. Okay, here we go. Second attempt. A dog. Nice. Okay, that only took 2 tries. Not bad at all. And now with that, we got 4 dogs in our arsenal. Welcome to the family, Jay. And anyways, all we can really go ahead and do now is continue grinding all these strawberries and apples until we reach 100k and unlock another 2 more dog slots. So let's get back to the grind. Okay, now I just ended up going AFK for like 30 minutes, and look at that, we got a max backpack already. Did I get any seeds while I was gone? A blueberry and 4 carrot seeds. Low-key, our dogs have been locked in. Like at the start, they were going super slow, but it looks like they're starting to speed it up, so that's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and plant this blueberry seed down along with the 4 carrot seeds. And then let's go ahead and sell our inventory. I want to sell my inventory, and I'm guessing 22,000. 16,000. Okay, I wasn't even close. And just like that, we're halfway towards unlocking another 2 dogs. So let's continue the grind. Quest completed. You've harvested 25 apples. Wait, was that a Dino quest? Oh no, it wasn't. Also, see, look at this. Why is everything about golden labs? Dogs are low-key better. Anyways, since it wasn't a Dino quest, I guess it was a normal quest. What do you get for completing those again? I haven't done one of those in a minute. Oh, 2 seed packs. I still got to plant 5 watermelon seeds though. Okay, well, while I'm here, is there anything good in the seed shop that I can afford, or in the gear shop? Oh yeah, I forgot the stuff starts at 50k, and there's no sprinklers in stock. There's a godly one in stock. I'm not gonna be able to afford that, man. Oh well. Can I craft anything? Dog dug up a carrot seed. Nice. And where was I? Yeah, all these crafting recipes are kind of taxing, I can't even lie. Let's just get back to grinding now all these fruits. Yo, and those are some huge strawberries. A 1 kilogram strawberry? That's like a 3-pound strawberry. I don't even think that's possible. And another 1 kilogram one? Yeah, holy, these things are massive. How much do they sell for? 178. All that for nothing, pretty much. Okay, yeah, let's actually get back to grinding. I just thought that was funny. And just like that, our inventory is full once again. Also, while I was farming all that out, I did manage to get another strawberry seed from my dogs. So let's go ahead and plant it down. And also, look at this. We got a gold apple. So I might low-key be able to reach 100,000 shekels after this sell. Okay, so I'm assuming my current inventory will give me like 20k. Yeah, 22,000. And then if I pick this golden apple up, how much is this worth? 5,000. Bro, we're so close. Let's go ahead and farm everything up. Ooh, and I got another gold strawberry. Look at how tiny it is though. That thing is so small. But anyways, with this, we should be able to unlock another 2 doggies now. Yes, sir. And now on the bright side, we gotta unlock another 2 doggies. But on the not so bright side, we gotta spend more money on Robux. No. Here goes 1. And now I kind of gotta buy some more Robux to get the other one. And there we go. We now got 2 more pet slots. So now I just got to spend even more Robux on more eggs. Let's go. Okay, and I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to let these like go down slowly. I'm not going to spend Robux to insta open them. So while I wait for those, back to grinding I go. Okay, and here we go. Our eggs are done. Come on, please, 2 dogs. A bunny. Come on. They do say second time's the charm. Nice. Oh, wait, no, that's a golden lab. Bruh. Okay, there we go. We got 2 more tries. Yo, and another apple seed. Nice. That makes a total of 3 apple trees already. It's crazy how I've gotten so much legendary seeds already. Also, talking about apple trees, look at this. We got our first rainbow, and it just so happens to be an apple. And as much as I would like to just save it on there, let's be honest, I'm gonna pick it up on accident later on. So I might as well just pick it on right now and see how much it sells for. Or pick it up, not pick it on. How much is this worth, Steven? 12K? That's alright, I guess. Oh, and yeah, also, while I was waiting for my eggs to hatch, I did sell my inventory once more since it got full, so like that's why I have a bit more shekels than I did the last time. And with that being said, my eggs are done, so come on, please give me 2 dogs. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got 1 more try. Another golden lab? Bro, I'm getting ripped off. Like, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3 bunnies and then 2 golden labs. And now back to waiting we go. Okay, and here we go. Come on. I need 2 dogs, please. Bruh, another golden lab. Finally, another dog. Okay, I only need 1 more. A bunny, bro. Okay, fortunately, though, while I was hatching all those eggs on this account, I was also hatching some on my main account, and I finally got another dog on my main account. So I can just go ahead and gift myself that. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's the wrong pet. As much as I would like to accept that, that would be cheating. I will take the dog, though. Okay, and there we go. Our dog army is now up to 6, and our newest dog is called Kaylee, and what was the other one called? I don't think I ever actually checked. Mitch. Nice. Okay, yeah, anyways, though, now that we finally have 6 dogs, I think I'm gonna switch things up and then just go AFK for an hour or 2 and then see how many seeds I can get. So with that being said, let's collect everything up one last time, just so I have like a chance of getting like a gold or a rainbow fruit, you know? Then let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and then let's just go AFK now. And currently the only seeds I got is 8 carrot seeds, 9 counting this one. Okay, and I actually ended up AFKing for about 3 hours, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got cooked. I got 3 blueberry seeds, 3 tomato seeds, 1 corn seed, and then 1 daffodil seed, and then a bunch of carrot seeds, of course, and to make that 57 carrot seeds. Oh yeah, also, while I was gone, like I came back and there was some sprinklers in stock, so I bought an advanced one and then a basic one just for later. And that actually reminds me, what are the chances of there being a godly sprinkler in stock? I also need one of those. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought as much. Anyway, so now I think the plan is that I need to get to 1,000,000 shekels so that I can unlock my last 2 pet dog slots, so I can then AFK overnight and get the most value for my time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and plant down the blueberry seeds that we got, the tomato seeds, and finally the corn seed. And there we go. Nice. I'm not gonna really bother with these plants that like aren't refarmable, like the daffodil and then the carrot seeds. And the starter pack just came out, and I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key a good deal, but like that would go against the challenge. With that being said, while I was AFK, I did manage to stack a decent amount of mutations, it looks like, and I feel like I just saw a sun-dried in here. Maybe not? Like I knew there was a sun-dried one somewhere around here. Is that it? Yes, it is. Windstruck and sun-dried. Wait, how much does that go for? Since sun-dried is an 85x. I want to sell this. 44,000 for a singular apple is crazy. And now that the gear shop restocked, I now have another chance to get a godly sprinkler, so let's check it out. Man, it was worth a try. There's only basic ones in stock, and I'm not gonna lie, I really don't need any of those. Okay, yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and pick up all my fruit. And then I wonder how much all this will sell for. It had a decent amount of mutations on it, so it should be a good amount. I'm guessing 60,000, 45,000. I was close, kind of. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, all I can really do now is continue farming all these apples, blueberries, and then so on until I get a godly sprinkler in stock. And then when that happens, let's just say I have a bit of a plan that could either work really well or backfire really easily. So like, that's just a 50-50 I'm gonna have to take if I'm being honest. Or my dogs could just dig up like a crazy overpowered seed, and then in that case, like, I could make loads of shekels pretty easily. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very hopeful of that happening. I've been here for like hours at this point, and the best seeds my dogs have dug up is apple trees. So like, yeah, I better get to grinding. Okay, and just like that, we got a max backpack, so let's go ahead and sell our inventory. And 17,000. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow ride to 1,000,000. Yo, and wait, an Aurora Borealis event just started. Wait, low-key, I wasn't planning on it, but let's go ahead and plant down all my carrot seeds. Just because, like, if I get an 85x on them, and then if I get it, like, on multiple of them, that's, like, a free, what is it, like, 1 to 2,000 shekels per carrot? And I'm not sure exactly how it works, but, like, I think the more crops I have, the better? Wait, I need to get the Aurora Borealis effect on this huge one. Okay, wait, scrap that. We're picking up all those small fries. Bro, and there's literally like a smaller carrot inside the huge one. Oh, part of me thought that would pick up the huge one, but thankfully it did not. Okay, so now I just need to get the Aurora Borealis on this big boy carrot, and if that happens, that should be like, what, 100,000 shekels, I want to say? So hopefully it does. And of course it didn't get the Aurora effect. I shouldn't even be surprised. 2 random apples did though, so like that's decent, I guess. How much did those sell for? A 2-kilogram apple with Aurora on it. 22,000, holy. Yeah, that carrot would have been worth at least 100,000. Okay, well anyways, back to grinding until I get that godly sprinkler I go. Yo, and wait, a tornado event just started, and look at this. Bro, it's so close. Come on, please. I need the twisted mutation. It's going away. Bruh. Oh, no. Yes, come on. Come this way. This way, right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please. Bruh. Well, on the bright side, the gear shop did just reset, so that's another chance to get the godly sprinkler. Bruh. Okay, yeah, I'm just going back to grinding. Bro, nah. Wait, look at this. A carrot got twisted, but it's a tiny carrot that's inside the huge one. Like, what is that? Wait, how much was the twisted mutation again? Let's go ahead and pick that up. I want to sell this. 90 shekels. Oh, so I think it's only like a 3x. Never mind. Tiz was not that deep. Yo, and we finally got something decent. A bamboo seed. Finally. That's literally the best seed we've gotten so far. Oh yeah, also, unfortunately, I picked up the giant carrot. No. But I looked it up, or well, like I tested it out, and it's literally only worth like 400 shekels. So like even if it had the Aurora mutation, that would only be like what, 32,000? Yeah, it wouldn't have been nothing too crazy. Anyways, as for the bamboo seed, I'm actually gonna go ahead and wait to place it down until I get a godly sprinkler, just so I could get like the biggest bamboo possible. And since I only have like one of them, I need to use it to like the fullest. And talking about godly sprinklers, I still haven't managed to get one somehow. So back to waiting I go, unfortunately. Bro, and you can't make this up. We literally got a master sprinkler before a godly sprinkler. It's been like 2 hours at this point, man. Bro, and it's been like almost another hour, and tell me, how does a sugar apple come in stock before a godly sprinkler? Like, I don't even know at this point. Yeah, bro, I'm actually getting trolled. It's literally only been 5 minutes since the sugar apple came into stock, and now the Ember Lily? Everything but the godly sprinkler, huh? Yep. It'd be rough out here. Bro, and wait, a thunderstorm literally just started. Yes. Ooh, wait. Please tell me the rainbow one became shocked. There was a rainbow strawberry or blueberry in there, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I low-key only needed to hit all the apples and I could become a millionaire. Come on, can I use myself as a lightning rod? Please hit right here. Like right here in the center would be so clutch. Oh yeah, also as you may or may not have noticed, but I got a bunch more apple seeds from my pet dogs. I think it was like 2 or 3 more, so that's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out and see if that one rainbow strawberry became shocked. Oh, rainbow shocked and wet. How much is that worth? 68,000. Not too shabby. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick up all the shocked stuff just in case lightning strikes over here again. Like, so I could get the best value for the lightning. Okay, and there we go. I'm not gonna lie, this might low-key take me over the 1,000,000 mark, and then at that point I won't even need the godly sprinkler. Okay, here we go. I want to sell my inventory. Yo, 700,000. Let's go. Bro, that's actually crazy. Come on, lightning, please strike again. Bro, no, not over there. Over here. Well, on the bright side, we got over 1,000,000 shekels now, so that's like so good. We finally unlocked our last 2 pet slots. Also, the gear shop did just reset, so I am gonna go ahead and check that out. Show me the gear shop, please. Advanced, medium, bro. Like, I don't even need this no more. I kid you not, I waited over 3 hours to get this in stock. And now when I don't need it, I get it. Man, I kind of like have to buy it now, even though I don't need it. Okay, well, on the bright side, we now got one of each sprinklers except the master one. But like, what are actually those odds? I kid you not, I made like 600,000 by just spam picking up all my strawberries, apples, blueberries, and tomatoes, and then selling them. And literally each full inventory would only give me around 20 to 30,000 shekels. So like, imagine how much times I clicked E. That's like actually crazy. I can't even lie. On the bright side though, we've finally unlocked the last 2 pet slots. Why is that so expensive? Okay, wait, low key, I got like a level 58 starfish on my main account. So I'm just gonna wait until that turns into a level 61 so I can upgrade my pet equip slots, because I am not spending another 4,000 Robux on 2 more pet equip slots. Anyways, with that being said, in the meantime, I will go ahead and give myself the 2 new pet dogs. So let's go ahead and accept those. Then let's go ahead and pick up this carrot seed that my dogs just dug up. And the gear shop did just reset again. So let's go ahead and check that out. Bro, you're actually trolling back to back after not getting one in stock for 3 hours. Like, I honestly don't know at this point. They were trolling me. Anyways, our dog dug up a daffodil seed. So let's go get it. And there it goes. Oh, well, it's literally just a daffodil or daffodil. How do you pronounce that? Oh, and yeah, also I forgot to mention this earlier, but while I was continuously farming out all these apple trees and whatnot, I got a couple other seeds. Unfortunately, it wasn't anything too crazy, but like, they weren't too bad seeds either. We got some blueberry seeds, bamboo seeds, orange tulip seed, 45 carrot seeds, a corn seed, a pumpkin seed, and finally a daffodil seed. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, now that I have 2 godly sprinklers, I'm low-key gonna go ahead and do the sprinkler method. So like, when I'm AFKing overnight, I could have a bunch of big fruits stacking up a bunch of mutations instead of just little fruit doing it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and place down one of each sprinkler. And I need to find like the right location for this. Like right there will work, I think. Yeah, that should work, hopefully. So now I just gotta place down the advanced and finally the godly one. And then I gotta pick all these fruits up real quick so they like reset. Oh yeah, look at that corn. It's already growing real big. Anyways, then let's sell my inventory. 27,000 mid. And now, before I actually go ahead and log off, I'm gonna be planting down my bamboo seeds, my daffodil seed, my second corn seed, and then finally my orange tulip seed. And now I gotta get off quickly because I've already wasted 2 minutes. Okay, and we're back. Let's hope we get some huge apples and like just fruit in general. Come on. Oh, bro, what actually is this apple? And look at how much like golden stuff we got. Okay, wait, low key. Let's carefully pick up all like the smaller apples that don't have any mutations on them or nothing. Actually, yeah, no, never mind. I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna say let's pick them all up and then let's do the sprinkler method one more time, but no, I'm not gonna risk it. Also, look at that. A tomato seed off rip is crazy good. Anyways, how much are these apples worth? This one's the biggest one I got, 8.7 kgs. Well, like this one's the biggest one I picked up. Like that one over there is probably like 50 kgs. I need to make sure to not pick it up accidentally. 2,300 for like one of my smallest apples. Yo, wait, look at that. It paid off. Those few apples we picked up got us another huge one. Okay, is there any other ones I could pick up? Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth risking it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this, but look at our orange tulip and daffodil. They're like tiny. And unfortunately, we also got some pretty small bamboo. So that's just unlucky. And I'm not gonna lie, doing that sprinkler method was so worth it. I can't get over how big these apples are. Also, wait, I just realized, how am I gonna squeeze a lightning rod in there? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna hope lightning naturally hits this overnight. So with all that being said, I'll see ya in the morning. Okay, and I ended up AFKing for about 10 hours, and I'm not gonna lie, my dog's cooked. So like all the seeds are in my hotbar, but like they're blurred out obviously because I need to save the reveal for a bit. But anyways, look at all the mutations we got. On this piece of bamboo, we literally got Tempest, Aurora, and Wet. I've never even seen that Tempestus or however you pronounce it. And actually, before the seed shop resets, I'm gonna go ahead and check out to see if there's any sprinklers or watering cans because I'm gonna need them. Okay, no sprinklers, but I will buy a watering can and then a trowel. Actually, no, I don't really need a trowel. Ooh, a basic sprinkler, 2 of them, I'll buy those. And now I guess we're gonna have to go back to waiting for an advanced and godly sprinkler, man. But anyways, in the meantime, I do have a couple other things I need to do. So let's go ahead and buy another watering can and another one stock stinks, I can't even lie. And now, since I'm not gonna lie, I won't be needing any of these items anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick them all up so I could sell them. Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to see how much this bamboo with Aurora and Tempestus is worth. I want to sell this. 580,000, not too shabby for a single piece of bamboo. And unfortunately, these big apples got like no mutations on them, but like it's whatever. Okay, yeah, but anyways, let's just go ahead and pick everything up so I could sell it though. And then we'll see how much shekels we made overnight and then get to the good stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, our dogs went absolutely insane. Okay, and there we go. I think that's everything though. So let's go ahead and sell, and I'm guessing a good 7 million. Come on. 19 million. Sheesh. Wow, I was low-key close. Okay, but anyways, now that we got all that out of the way, it's time to reveal what our dogs got. And I'm not gonna lie, they went absolutely insane. So for all the seeds in my backpack, I got 3 pumpkin seeds, 7 blueberry seeds, 1 dragon fruit seed, which that alone is already really good, 7 tomato seeds, and then 225 carrot seeds. Oh, and for anyone wondering, I went AFK for about 10-ish hours. But anyways, now for the good stuff. We got 9 strawberry seeds, 4 watermelon seeds, 5 bamboo seeds, 2 mango seeds, which that's also pretty good, 3 orange tulip seeds, 7 daffodil seeds, and now for the crazy ones. We got a sugar apple along with 2 beanstalks. Like what? Not 1, 2 of them. That's actually insane. Before I actually go ahead and plant them down, let's go ahead and put them in my inventory. And then I'm gonna be picking up some more of these plants because I kind of realized that I never fed my dogs. Whoopsie. So like they're all like empty on hunger. Oh, I'm not gonna lie though, these fruits barely give them any hunger. Okay, yeah, wait, I got a better plan. I'm just gonna wait for my sugar apple to fully grow and then I can feed them. Or wait, I think apples actually have a decent like saturation percentage or whatever it's called. I know that gold one for a fact will. Okay, yeah, apples are actually decent. Let's feed them a bit at least. Okay, and there we go. And the gear shop did also just reset, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. 2 watering cans this time, nice. And no sprinklers, that's all right. Oh yeah, and also my lightning rod's done, so let's go ahead and claim that. And now we can get to the good stuff. So let's go ahead and remove all these plants because I will not be needing them anymore. And I do not want weather event mutations to go on them instead of my expensive plants. Yo, and our dog literally just dug up a coconut seed. What's actually up with them? They've been going insane. Like, that's pretty good. Anyways, where was I? Let's finish digging up all these plants. There we go. And what happened to that golden apple? I low-key want to pick that one up so I could feed it to a doggy. It's still a whiles away from being fully grown. Oh, wait, no, there's 2 of them, I think. Maybe not? Okay, there's 1 of them. Let's go ahead and feed it to Kali or Callie. Okay, yeah, I guess there was only 1 of them. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and finish removing these apple trees. And I actually got a lot of them now that I'm thinking about it. And now for the fun part. It's time to plant my 2 beanstalks along with my sugar apple seed. And I think I'll just place them in this slot right here. And I would normally separate them out, but like I want to place like a lightning rod just right here in the center. So like the chances of them hitting the beanstalk, the sugar apple, and then the beanstalk are the highest. So with that being said, let's go ahead and place the beanstalks next to the sugar apple. And now that I think about it, that might have actually been the play because if I use a watering can on it, it should hit all of them. Yeah, I think it did. And I'm out of watering cans. And look at this. The sugar apple actually ended up working out perfectly. Like all the buds for the apples are outside. With that being said though, look at this. These beanstalks are huge. Like these are some of the biggest beanstalks I've ever seen. With that being said, let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans though. And maybe some sprinklers if they're in stock. 2 watering cans, yes please. I'll also buy a trowel. 2 basic sprinklers, nice. And then 1 advanced. So now I'm only waiting for the godly and ideally the master one. And yeah, let's get back to watering these guys because they're like pretty big. On the way, actually, before I do that, I am gonna go ahead and trowel the sugar apple out of there. And right here should be fine. Yeah, there you go. So now I can like clearly reach the fruits. Holy, yeah, these things are huge. Okay, yeah, I've been thinking about it, but to hopefully help like the actual fruit grow, I'm gonna go ahead and place a basic sprinkler down. I have plenty either way, so it really don't matter if I waste one. Okay, and back to waiting for that godly and master sprinkler I go. And low key, if they don't come in stock within like the next 5 minutes, I might just buy them with the Robux. Like, I'm not a big fan of wasting Robux, but like, I'm not gonna wait another several hours just to get them in stock, you know? However, if I do that though, I'll just buy like something random worth the amount of shekels that the master and godly sprinklers cost, just so like I'm playing fair, you know? Okay, and there we go. Let's hope it has the godly and master sprinkler in stock. Okay, yeah, unfortunately it does not. There's an advanced sprinkler though, or 2 of them. I'll go ahead and buy those, and then I'm just gonna use Robux to buy these. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna wait another 3 hours to get more of them because that was like some serious pain last night. But anyways, there's the godly sprinkler, and then I'm gonna have to buy like 80 more Robux for the master one. Okay, and actually it's not letting me buy 80, so I'm just gonna gift it to myself from my main account. So now I need to spend 10,120,000 shekels and not use them. I guess I'll buy this magnifying glass, so I only have 120,000 to go. And then a recall wrench. Yeah, I'll just use that. Oh, and wait, I almost completely forgot. But to like actually do the sprinkler method, I have to like first wait for these to finish fully growing. Like I need the fruit to be on the tree, you know? Okay, wait, let's actually go ahead and place down a basic and advanced sprinkler since I have plenty of those. So now we just have to wait for all the fruit to grow. Okay, and there you go. For the most part, that's most of the fruits fully grown, and I can always just like redo it later, so it's alright if I miss 1 or 2. So now I can go on my main to place the master sprinkler down, leave on that account, and now let's place the godly one down, and then the basic and advanced one. And there you go. So now we can pick up all these fruits on the tree, and I just realized these beanstalks are going to be a pain to deal with. Like, I do not got enough time on my sprinklers to be climbing all the way up. Okay, and yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not gonna waste my sprinkler time. Anyways, and now I just gotta log out and come back in half an hour. Okay, and here we go. It's been about half an hour. Also, I wonder if I can make it. There's a godly sprinkler in stock right now, so let's hope we can make it just in case I need another one. Or I can always just make another lightning rod. Come on, run faster. 16 seconds. Basic sprinklers and then godly sprinklers. Okay, nice. Bro, I barely made that. Okay, anyways. Ooh, and we got some decent sugar apples, and our sprinklers are still going, right? Yes, they are. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all, like, the non-golden ones. Like, the non-special ones. Like, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then let's do the same for the beanstalks, just so they have, like, another chance of becoming golden or, like, rainbow. Ideally, rainbow. Okay, and there we go. I think that's most of them. So let's go ahead and dip. Oh, wait, never mind. I missed one right here. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and dip now before our timer on the sprinklers run out. We still have half the time left. So with that being said, I'll be back in another half an hour. And I don't think we got much more golden or rainbow stuff. How much time do my sprinklers got left? They got like a minute left. Okay, let's try this once more. Let's pick everything up. And then let's go AFK once more. Also, this is like the worst time for a Twister event to start. Okay, and we're back a 3rd time. Let's hope we have a bunch more golden stuff. Come on. I feel like we've been getting pretty unlucky. How much time do we have left? Oh yeah, we have no time to do it again. Okay, yeah, this... Like, we got lots of golds, but like, I would have really liked some rainbows if I'm being honest. I guess this will have to do for now at least. Oh yeah, also the gear shop did just restock, and I'm pretty sure there is another godly sprinkler in stock, so let's go ahead and buy that. Yes, there is. Nice. Oh, and yo, there's also medium treats in stock. Give your pet a medium boost to their XP over time. As much as I would like to buy my pet doggies that, it's 4 million for one, so like, I don't think I can afford that. Do I have enough enough sprinklers for another lightning rod, though? I got an advanced, godly, and basic. I do. Let's actually go ahead and make a second one, just in case I need it later on. And then I also need a godly sprinkler. No, an advanced one. There we go. Then let's give them the shekels. And now I need to like trowel all of these together. So let's actually first go ahead and put the lightning rod down. And I'll put it like right here in the center. Whoa. And did they up the range for it? That's a pretty big range. Okay, wait. To make this like as effective as possible, though, what happened to my trowel? Here it is. Let's put like everything on top of each other. No. Oh, wait. I thought I just picked up a sugar apple on accident. I was going to say we're good though. Okay, and then let's also put like the beanstalk right there. And then let's do the same with the other beanstalk. This one's a bit harder to position if I'm being honest. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna do. All the goldens are like this way. I need them to be towards the center. Okay, wait, let's try like replacing it there, but like, can I rotate it the other way? I need all the golden stuff to be like right above the other golden apples. So right here, I think that should be pretty good. Let's try moving the other beanstalk a bit closer though. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm getting if I'm being honest. Oh, and yeah, also I forgot, but I have a bunch of sugar apples from when I was like cycling them earlier. What's the biggest one I got? A 36 kg one? Well, I think they're all actually about this size. So how much does this sell for? I want to sell this. 805,000. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good base price. So 805,000, and then the gold is a 20x multiplier. So that's what? That's 1.6 mil, 16 mil. Wait a minute, 16 mil, and then you times that by 100. Wait, I literally just need a lightning storm, and I should low-key be able to reach the billion. Wait a minute, that's actually so good. Oh, and then I also still have a full inventory of fruits, of like sugar apples and whatnot. Wait, and low-key, let's go ahead and feed my dogs some sugar apples, just because they've cooked up with their drops, if I'm being honest. Let's try to feed them the smaller ones though. I'm not trying to give them the big ones. Okay, and yeah, look at this. All my sugar apples are like a pretty big size. Anyways, let's go ahead and feed these to my dogs. And do I have any smaller beanstalks? 9 kgs, yes. Okay, and there we go. They're all fully fed now. So now let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And I'm guessing a good like 20 million, 21 million. Bro, I'm low-key really good at these predictions. Okay, and yeah, all I really got to do now is wait for a thunderstorm. And if I did my calculations right, I should be a billionaire. Let's go. So let's go AFK and hope we get lucky with a thunderstorm. Okay, and we unfortunately haven't managed to get a thunderstorm yet, but that's why I made the lightning rod. So pretty much with the new crafting thing, you can combine a lightning rod with a cleaning spray to get a shocked mutation spray. So if I spend 15 million shekels on getting the cleaning spray, I can then go ahead and make a shocked mutation spray. And nice, I only gotta wait 30 minutes for that. Okay, and we still haven't gotten the thunderstorm, but I'm not gonna lie, that's okay since our mutation spray is done. Let's go ahead and pick it up and let's place on this sugar apple right here. Oh, and I love how golden sugar apples look with shocked on them. They just look so majestic. And now I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna YOLO it. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And if I did all my math right, this should be worth well over $1 billion. How much is this worth? And today I'm gonna be attempting to make 100 million using nothing but carrots. Will I succeed? Is it even possible? Well, there's only one way to find out. And here we are. My new name is Carrotman6090 because I couldn't remove the zeros. And as you can see, we got literally nothing. So we might as well go ahead and get straight into it. Let's run to the seed shop and buy our first 2 carrots because that's all we can afford. Then let's go plant them down. And bruh, do you really think I'm gonna plant them down right here? So now let's wait for them to grow. And a golden carrot first try is actually insane. Wait, like I've actually never seen that happen. What? Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna save that one. But let's go ahead and pick up this other carrot, sell it. And just like that, we've made our first bit of progress. So let's go ahead and buy some more carrots. Plant them down. And another golden one? Bro, like you actually can't make this up. What is this luck? Oh, wait, that's actually insane. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and sell my other carrot. And another 18 shekels. But then let's once again go ahead and buy some more carrots. Plant them down. And the thing that I like about carrots is that even though they have a really low sell price, they grow really fast. So at least they got that going for them, you know? But anyways, let's go ahead and sell these carrots once more. And just like that, I can finally buy more than 2 carrot seeds. Bro, and another golden one? Like, what is actually that luck? I've planted like a total of like 10 carrots down, I think, and I've gotten 3 golden ones. Like, what? Okay, wait, before the seed shop resets, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 92 shekels, not too bad. So now with that, I can go ahead and buy 9 carrots this time. So let's plant those down. And with that being said, while I wait for those to grow, I think now's a good time to mention that as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be getting new items that will help me in my journey to making 100 million shekels. But with that being said, our carrots are done, so let's go ahead and pick them all up, sell my inventory, and I'm guessing 97. 202! Yo, wait, I was way off. And now let's quickly go ahead and buy a bunch of carrots before they restock. Nice! Oh, and the stock of 25 after getting a stock of 10 in 2 seconds is crazy good. Well, let's go ahead and continue buying some until I'm out of shekels. And now let's plant them all down. Also, I'm still surprised that I've already gotten 3 golden carrots. Like, what are the chances of that? Make that 4 golden carrots. Bro, what is actually going on? This might, like, actually be the luckiest start ever. Okay, let's make sure to not pick up the golden one on accident. Okay, there we go. So now, once again, we can sell our inventory. Buy more carrots, plant them up in a different lot this time so I don't accidentally pick up the gold ones. And I'm not gonna lie, we're making some crazy fast progress. Like, we've already almost reached the first milestone. Well, I guess not yet. Let's go ahead and first sell these carrots and then we'll be close. Yeah, look at that, another 420. And just like that, we're 264 shekels off from being able to get our first bunny. So let's buy a few more carrots and never mind. The seed shop still hasn't restocked. And now this is the fun part. Now that we have a good amount of shekels, every single time we buy a few carrots, we have to wait several minutes for the seed shop to reset. So that's not gonna be fun. And a stock of 25, that's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and buy them out, then plant them all up. And imagine I get another golden one. That would be crazy. Bro, I guess it wouldn't be that crazy now, would it? Bro, like, what is actually going on? We just started this challenge and we already have 5 golden carrots? That's actually insane. I'm starting to run out of lots. Like, each lot has its own golden carrot now. Like, what? But anyways, let's go ahead and plant down these last 19 carrot seeds. Pick them all up because we surprisingly didn't get a gold one this time. And yeah, just saying that out loud is crazy. But anyways, now I can go ahead and sell my inventory. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm only giving myself 24 hours to complete this challenge. And if I don't manage to complete it in that time, I'm gonna have to delete one of my only raccoons by selling it to Steven. So yeah, we better lock in. And just like that, we've reached our first milestone already. Let's go. So that means we get a bunny. But as you can see, I don't got no bunnies here. Meaning, we're gonna have to spend some Robux, unfortunately. And just like that, we got our common egg, which should give us a bunny, hopefully. So let's go ahead and plant this guy down. And while I could use Robux to speed up the process, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna wait till it finishes. Also, while we were buying that egg, the seed shop did restock, so let's go ahead and buy it out again. And we only got 10 this time, unfortunately. How many golden ones will I be able to get? 1. Bro, like, what? I didn't think I'd get a single one. Okay, like, nah, someone actually has to figure out what are the chances of this. I've only farmed, like, probably 100 carrots, and I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golden ones. Like, what? I'm getting a golden carrot, like, 1 every 15. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This actually has to be, like, the luckiest start ever to a challenge. Also, I think now's a good time to mention that I genuinely don't even know if this challenge is actually possible. Like, I've gone from 0 to 1 million only using carrots before, but even that took 2 full days of work. So, like, imagine going to 100 million now. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. However, that's why this time, whenever I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be allowing myself to use more and more items that will aid me in my journey. And with that being said, we still need to get another 9,000 shekels before we get our last 2 bunnies. And then after that, we need to reach 100,000 to start getting some OP pets. And I'm not gonna lie, getting to 100,000 by normal means will be extremely painful. That's why I got a bit of a plan up my sleeves. Also, stock of 23, that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and plant those down, pick them all up, and then finally sell them. And nice, that was a pretty good haul. But yeah, make sure to stick around to see what my plan is because it's actually crazy. With that being said, now we kind of just gotta go back to waiting for the seed shop to restock. Let's go. Luckily, I got a good way to pass the time, and that's just spamming this carrot seed button. Okay, yeah, if I'm being honest, this isn't much fun. And a stock of 18, that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure the max you could get is 25, so like that's pretty close. Anyways, let's go ahead and plant these bad boys down. And I think my luck finally started to run now. I haven't gotten a single gold one in a while. I mean, I have gotten like 6 gold ones at this point. I don't know if I can really be complaining. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 454, not too shabby. And my pet egg just finished, so let's go ahead and hatch it. And come on, give me a bunny, please. Bruh, you're not a bunny. Yeah, you're getting stuffed in the bag, buddy. Okay, you know what? Just so we're not constantly waiting, let's actually go ahead and buy 3 eggs. Because like best case scenario, we get 3 bunnies and then we use one right now and then wait till later to use the other 2 when we unlock them. So let's go ahead and buy the last egg. Plant them all down. And now we wait. And we weren't even waiting for too long because the gear shop just restocked and I'm not gonna miss an opportunity to progress this challenge. So let's go ahead and once again buy up all the carrots, plant them all down, and come on, give you another gold one, please. Bruh, no gold ones? Come on. Okay, well, I guess anything is better than nothing. 341 shekels. We have reached 2,000. Nice. Okay, and here we go. The gear shop is about to restock. Let's hope we got a high stock. 18. That's all right, I guess. And I just realized we've gotten a lot of golden ones, but we haven't gotten a single rainbow one. Kind of forgot those existed for a minute. But yeah, by this point, you know the routine. Let's go ahead and farm up all the carrots again. And then this time, I'm guessing 602. 381. I wasn't even close this time. Also, our pet eggs finally finished, so let's go ahead and hatch those. And come on, give me 3 bunnies, please. Oh, 1 bunny? Yes, I like to see that. A golden lab, and I can't see no more, and another bunny. Okay, that was actually some pretty good odds right there. And before I actually place this bunny down, let's go ahead and stuff the golden lab and other bunny into the bag, because I can't use those till later. And ooh, wait, some of our carrots got mutated already. Ooh, and wait, I just realized. So if you didn't know, the bunny's ability is every 44 seconds, it eats a carrot for 1.5 times the value. But does it work with mutations? Okay, so like here, wait, let's pick him up before he eats anything. And the base carrot sells for like around 25 shekels. So plus the gold, that's 500 shekels. And then plus the wet mutation, I'm pretty sure that's a 2x. So these carrots over here are worth about 1,000. And then this twisted one over here is worth about the same, I'm pretty sure. And then the other carrots don't have any mutations on it. Okay, yeah, I think this will be a good experiment. Let's go ahead and place him down and let him eat a singular carrot. If it's not worth at least 500 shekels, let's just say using bunnies might actually be worthless because they wouldn't count the mutations on the item. With that being said, we got less than 10 seconds to go. Come on, and I'm really hoping this works with the mutations, or else I'm about to lose like at least 500 shekels. Ideally, he goes for like one that's not mutated. Okay, he's going for this one. Okay, it's just gold, so this should be at least 500 shekels. 701. Okay, yes, I think it does work. Ooh, that's actually so good. And the reason it's so good is because the bunny gives me an extra 50% compared to like if I were to to sell the carrots to Steven. So that's actually insanely good. With that being said, the gear shop did just restock. So let's go ahead and buy out all the carrots. And I'm not gonna lie, for now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up my bunny because I cannot have these golden ones get eaten just yet. Bro, and what is going on? I was about to plant down the carrots, but what is this? Crystal beams? Activate all crystals. Once finished, plants have a chance to get few mutations. Wait. I've actually seen this event. Oh, wait, you gotta power up each crystal 5 times. Okay, wait, I gotta hurry up. Bro, this event's like actually insane. This is my first time doing it, but like I've seen some stuff on it before. Okay, and then this is the last one on this side. I can just go ahead and teleport to the sell shop now. Power up this one. Teleport to my garden, and then that's the last one I need to power up. And I've already powered it up once, so I just need to do it 3 more times or 4 more times. Oh, and there it goes. Come on, give me some good mutations. Bro, that actually looks so majestic. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what type of mutations we got. No. What? Wait, I don't think we got any mutations at all. Okay then. Anyways, as I was gonna say before all that craziness started, let's go ahead and plant down all my carrots because I'm trying to get as many gold or rainbow ones before the start of the hour. And there's actually a reason for that. With that being said, we got about 25 minutes till the next hour starts. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just be doing a lot of grinding. So let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 321, nice. We're up to 3,000. And yeah, now let's see how much carrots we can get in the next 25 minutes. Ooh, a stock of 25. Oh, and wait, a thunderstorm just started. Imagine one of our golden carrots gets shocked on it. Yes. Wait, this carrot is gonna be worth so much when I pick it up. Ooh, we're about to make so much. Come on, I just need my other 4 golden carrots to get shocked on them too now. Unfortunately, they're like so spread apart, so the chance of that are low-key pretty low. Come on, please. This could low-key get me really close to getting the overpowered pets. There goes the thunderstorm, and we did not get another shocked carrot. On the bright side, we did get one, and that's honestly more than I could have asked for. With that being said, the seed shop is about to restock once more, so let's go ahead and get ready to buy them out. And a stock of 17, I'll take it. And just like that, within 20 minutes, we got a grand total of 76 carrot seeds. So now let's go ahead and plant them all down, and hopefully we get a rainbow one. I haven't gotten a single one of those yet. Also, low-key, planting all these down is super satisfying. And bruh, out of all of that, we only got 1 golden carrot? Yeah, my luck has officially ran out. Anyways, before I go ahead and farm those up, I think now is a good time to mention my game plan. And it all has to do with the new Zen event. So pretty much at the start of every hour, a Zen event starts. And in that event, this guy right here will turn your plants into tranquil plants, or it'll give them the tranquil mutation. And then that tranquil mutation is a 20x. So like it's insane, and you're guaranteed to get it on at least like 10-20 plants per event. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and farm up like half these carrots, making sure to not accidentally pick up the gold one. And actually, no, I'm gonna farm them all up. I got a better plan. And lucky harvest. I honestly completely forgot about that. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and continue farming up all these normal carrots. There we go. Then let's sell them. And I'm guessing for 76 carrots, like 1,600. 1,900, nice. We've almost reached our second bunny. Anyways, so now I just gotta wait like 2 minutes for the Zen event to go off. Then I need all these golden carrots to get the tranquil mutation, and that alone should make each one of these carrots worth around 12,000 if I'm doing my math right. Because each carrot sells for like around 30 shekels, times that by 20 because of the gold mutation, that's 600, and then you times that by 20 again because of the tranquil mutation, which makes it a grand total of 12k, and it's about to begin. Let's go. I'm ready to make loads of shekels. And yup, there goes the first tranquil mutation. Nice. So now all I really gotta do is wait for all these golden carrots to get tranquil on them. Then I can buy loads of more carrots, and then I can plant those down so those get the tranquil mutation on them. But since only a limited amount of plants get tranquil per event, I want to make sure my gold ones get it. Hence why I'm waiting to plant down any more carrots. And there goes the third tranquil mutation. we're already halfway done. Nice. There's the 4th one, the 5th one, and there goes the last one. Nice. So now we can go ahead and buy some more carrots and a stock of 23. That's actually perfect. And now let's go ahead and plant them. And imagine I got another gold one. That would be crazy lucky. Okay, yeah, so now I can wait for these carrots to get tranquil on them. And while I wait for those, let's actually go ahead and pick up these golden ones. And holy, they're actually going to be worth so much. Like, they all have at least 3 mutations on them. That's so good. Oh, and then I forgot this one has 4 on it. Tranquil, twisted, gold, and shocked. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and check out and see how much this is worth. 64,000? What? Wait. 64,000 for a single carrot? Nah, wait, that's actually insane. Okay, wait, at this rate, I'm not even gonna have to use my bunnies, because I'll be unlocking the OP pets at 100,000. Also, there still is one other thing I want to do before I sell all these carrots. And before I do that other thing, let's go ahead and buy some more carrot seeds, since the seed shop did just restock. And now let's hope we get another gold one, or a rainbow one would be even better if I'm being honest. Oh, yes, a gold one and a huge one. Okay, wait, let's low-key start picking up like all these small carrots, just so these better ones have a better chance of getting the tranquil mutation, because it'll be worth a lot more on something like this big carrot compared to like a tiny one. Bruh, how does a carrot inside a carrot get the tranquil mutation before the big carrot? That just doesn't make sense. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and finish picking up the non-tranquil carrots and another lucky harvest. Nice. Okay, and I think we should be good. Yeah, all of these are tranquil, so like now these have to get it. Okay, yeah, but anyways, while we wait for those to get tranquil, I can go ahead and move on to selling my carrots. And the thing that I wanted to do before I sold them was to join on my main account so I can get the friend boost. And before anyone says anything, I'm going from literally 0 to 100 million using carrots. I'm gonna be using all the tips and tricks that I can get. Anyway, so now with that, this gold shocked carrot should be worth like 70,000. Yeah, look at that, 64,000. Or well, I forget the friend boost doesn't apply like in the shop, but it applies in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, yeah, with that being said, how much is a normal gold carrot without shocked on it worth? I want to sell this. 7,000. Okay, yeah, we will definitely be reaching 100,000 with all these carrots. Come on, I want to sell my inventory. 44,000. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually be the best carrot farmer to ever exist. And now, before I pick up any of these carrots, I've officially unlocked the OP pets, meaning I can make these carrots be worth a lot more before I pick them up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run towards my main account. And I obviously haven't unlocked more pet slots yet. That will come later. So for now, I can only use 3 pets. And the 3 pets that I choose are dragonflies, because they're low-key some of the best starting pets. Or well, I guess they're not starting pets since they're like super hard to get, but like I mean they'll be like the best pets for me to start off with, you know? Anyways, let's go ahead and accept the last 2 dragonflies. Then let's place them down. And I'm not gonna lie, I love how these guys look. They just look so cool. And we got Suki, Kali, and then Edel. Very interesting names. Okay, but anyways, if you didn't know, what dragonflies do is every 5 minutes it turns 1 random fruit to gold. And the reason that that's so overpowered is because gold is a base mutation. So let's say a carrot is worth like 20 shekels, right? Gold, the carrot will get a 20x multiplier, which will make it have a new base price of 400 shekels. And then any mutation that carrot gets will go off a base price of 400 and not 20, if that makes sense. But yeah, with that being said, now we just gotta wait a couple minutes for our dragonflies to do their thing. Also, before the seed shop restocks, let's go ahead and buy out the carrots. 21. Come on. Nice. I barely made that. Bro, I almost forgot to buy that stock. That would have been bad. Ooh, and the stock of 22 right after? Our luck is on point right now. Just like that, we're up to 44 carrot seeds. That's pretty nice. Okay, but yeah, anyways, before I go ahead and plant any of these 44 carrot seeds down, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for all these carrots with a tranquil mutation on them to become gold. Because since they turn a random fruit gold, like it could be any fruit. Like it could be a random carrot that I just plant down just like that, you know? And I'm trying to get to 100 million as fast as possible, not to mention that I'm also trying to get to 1,000,000 so I could unlock another pet slot. With that being said though, our dragonfly's abilities are about to go off, so I wonder which carrots they'll choose. Oh, and there he goes. And bro, there's another tiny carrot in there? Yeah, there was. That's funny. I guess it's not so tiny of a carrot though. And then they also turned this other one gold. Nice. Okay, but yeah, for now, we got around 12 carrots that aren't gold yet. So it will take about 20 minutes for these dragonflies to turn all these other carrots gold. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna just be loading up on carrot seeds, which there's still none in stock. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is the main problem with this challenge and why it's so hard, because like you have to wait forever just to get a few carrot seeds. But yeah, let's let our dragonflies do their thing, and then I'll be back when all those carrots are golden. Okay, and there we go. After our dragonfly's abilities go off, the last of my carrots will be golden. And yup, there goes the second to last one. And then there goes the last one. Let's go. I guess I counted wrong. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I was also getting really lucky with the carrot restocks. Look at this, we're up to 126 carrot seeds. Let's go. Okay, so now there's like another 20 minutes before the next tranquil event, and in those 20 minutes, each one of my dragonflies will get, or they'll go off another 4 times. So 4 times 3, 12. Let's plant down another 12 carrots. There we go. And the reason like I did it over here instead of next to the other golden carrots is because let's say like a thunderstorm comes, like it will just randomly strike parts of my lot. So like I want to maximize the chance like a plot of carrots gets shocked, because like imagine if I had like a whole like little branch of like 17 carrots get struck by lightning and then they're also gold. Like how much is that going to be worth? Like hundreds of thousands easily. But yeah, with that being said, the next Zen event is about to start in like 15-ish minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just be stocking up on more carrot seeds. And a stock of 7 is crazy bad, I can't even lie. Okay, and here we go. The Zen event just started, and we got another 154 carrot seeds, so that's nice. And yeah, looks like my calculations were pretty much spot on this time. Every one of our carrots, except 2 of them are golden, so that's what's up. Or, well, I guess 3 of them. There's one over here that's not golden still. Anyway, so now here the plan is I gotta wait for all the carrots that I got planted down to get the tranquil mutation, and then after the text that no plants have been turned into tranquil pops up, I can go ahead and start putting down some more carrot seeds, so then those can start becoming tranquil. Also, look at that, the traveling merchant arrived. I can't remember, is this the super expensive one? Yes, it is. Never mind. Anyways, and while I'm waiting for all those carrots to become tranquil, I'm actually gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop because I want to see something. I can't remember, are trowels 50 or 100k? Oh, they're 100k. I kind of need one of those, I can't even lie. Actually, I'll wait till later on because they're like always in stock either way. So yeah, that's that. Also, is there anything in the Zen shop that could help me out? Zen egg. I could get a kitsune, but like even then that really wouldn't help me out much. What do the kappas do? I really don't know. Okay, anyways, is there anything else? Yeah, no, there's nothing that could help me. A Zen gnome crate? Oh, that's a cool gnome. I can't even lie. I'm gonna have to get that on my main account. Okay, but anyways, I'm pretty sure I also never got the carrots from the restock. No, I did not. So let's go ahead and pick those up. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Everything is honestly going according to plan. Look at this. Every single one of my carrots are golden. Also, that reminds me, now that all our carrots are golden, I can actually go ahead and put down another patch of carrots so that our dragonflies can start working on those. And nice. We just gotta hope we don't get any like tranquil mutations on these. But even if we do, like, it'll be alright. We'll just have to wait to get those shekels. Ooh, and the seed shop just restocked. Let's hope we get a high stock. 21. That's pretty nice. Bro, and we're actually to a point where we got so much carrot seeds. Holy. We got 161. Our dragonflies just can't keep up. Okay, here, wait, actually, low-key, I'm pretty sure all these carrots have tranquil on them. Yeah, looks like they do. So I can now go ahead and pick all these up. Nice. And then let's replace them with more carrots. And bruh, wait, what? How'd that carrot get tranquil on it? Huh, that is so weird. Anyways, as I was saying, let's go ahead and replace that old lot with a new one. So now if like lightning strikes here, there'll be like a way better chance of some carrots getting the shock mutation, you know? And that should be enough. So now, before I go back to AFKing, I'm gonna go ahead and join back on my main and then sell my inventory. Also, how much did these carrots go for again? 14,000 each carrot. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory and another 108,000. Holy. At this rate, we'll only have to do this like another 4 or 5 times and then we should be able to get another pet equip slot. So that's gonna be pretty nice. With all that being said, now I'm just gonna go ahead and go AFK for an hour to let our dragonflies do their thing, and then we can also hopefully get like some more weather mutations on these golden carrots before I pick them up. So with that being said, me and my boy Freddy will be back in an hour. Okay, and the Tranquility event just started again, and look at how much carrot seeds we stacked up. 311. Like, I'm actually loaded in carrots. Also, talking about being loaded, look at all these gold ones. Like, 80 to 90% of the carrots in my garden are golden, so like, that's actually insane. And to top it all off, look at this. They have a good amount of mutations. Gold, moonlit, drenched, tranquil, wet, yeah, windstruck. They've been stacking up mutations for the last hour. And with that being said, I've been thinking, I think after this tranquil event goes away, I'm gonna pick up all my carrots except this big boy one right here, and then hopefully that'll get me to 1,000,000 so that I can unlock another pet slot, because just having another OP pet will make stuff go by 10 times faster, and not to mention it'll also be a lot more efficient. And yeah, also I do need to start checking the gear shop so I could get a basic, advanced, and godly sprinkler, because I do want to go ahead and make a lightning rod, so the chances of lightning hitting like my huge carrots is a lot higher. So show me the gear shop, please. Bruh. And of course, there's nothing in stock. Okay, wait, it does restock in a minute though, so maybe I just gotta give it a bit of time. Bruh, and still nothing? Well, that's just unlucky, I guess. The seed shop did also just restock, so I will go ahead and buy all those carrots. And nice, we're up to 333. That's actually insane. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna wait for these last few normal carrots to turn into gold, and then I'm gonna go ahead and harvest everything up and sell it, so I can hopefully get another pet equip slot. Okay, and it actually ended up being a bit more than 20 minutes, but look at this sea of gold. Literally, like, every carrot in my farm is gold. Also, I know some of them don't look gold, but like they're still gold, so I think it's just like a visual bug or something. Yeah, look at that. This one doesn't look gold, but it is gold. Also, with that being said, as you may or may not have noticed, but I'm down to 50,000 shekels, and that's actually because I got one of each sprinkler, a basic, godly, and advanced, and I wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity to get them, since especially the godly ones can be super hard to get sometimes. With that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all my carrots, and ooh, I can't wait to see how much I'll get from all of them. Oh, and that's super satisfying to do. And there we go, bro. Look at all these gold carrots. Like, literally every single carrot I got is gold. Also, I know I said I was gonna pick up every carrot, but I'm actually gonna leave this big one, and that's because after I unlock the extra pet slot, I got plans for it. With that being said, before I go ahead and sell my inventory, let's go ahead and get my main back on so I can get that sweet friend bonus. And here we go. It's time to sell my full inventory. Come on, I need at least 1,000,000. Bro, 500,000? No! Wait, that's a lot less than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, well, I mean, I guess on the bright side, look at all these carrot seeds we accumulated. 452 of them. So, I guess I better get to planting. And low-key, I'm gonna plant a few of these plots down. So let's do one in that lot, one in this second one. And actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a little, like, bunch of 5 to 10 carrots per lot. Bro, Collie, move out of the way, please. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Ooh, we got another big one. Nice. And there we go. Spreading them out like that will hopefully give them the best chance of getting struck by lightning the next time a thunderstorm comes around. And now, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of crafting the lightning rod right after I sold all those carrots, but I was going under the assumption that I would have over 1,000,000 shekels. So I think I'm actually gonna wait till I hit the milestone of 1,000,000 shekels so I can then get an extra pet slot. And then after I do that, I'll go ahead and make the lightning rod. So with that being said, I'm gonna go AFK for like another hour or two, let these dragonflies do their thing, and then while I'm AFK, I will also be buying loads of carrot seeds, just because you could never have enough of them. Bro, whoa, wait, what's going on? Like, I just randomly checked on my game, and why is there like a huge volcano? What is this? Wait, like, what's actually going on? And there goes the weather event. Doesn't look like any of my carrots got any special mutations. Huh, that is weird to say the least. Ooh, we got sun-dried on one. Okay, nice. That's not bad. Okay, but anyways, as you can see, not all my carrots are gold yet. So back to AFK and I go. I was just shocked that like I look over and I see a huge volcano. So I'm like, what is going on? Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I AFK'd for way too long, bro. I have 1,200 carrots. And then I also got another godly sprinkler. Why? Just because it was in stock. But anyways, look at this sea of gold. Like, we actually have an insane amount of tranquil golden carrots. So now, the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and do before I get off for the night is start farming loads of carrots so that I can get the last few pet equip slots. And how much is this little batch that I just picked up worth? 143,000. Okay, yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're about to unlock the last 3 pet slots. So let's go ahead and start picking up. Okay, and there we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave the 2 big carrots along with these small ones just because they don't have tranquil on them yet. Okay, and now before I actually go ahead and sell all these carrots, I joined in on another alt so I could get an extra 10%. But with that being said, here goes nothing. I want to sell my inventory. 2.1 million. And then since we got that bonus, we're up to 3.2 million. Let's go. So that means we've unlocked the final 3 pet slots. So let's go ahead and gift myself some starfishes so I can turn them in. There we go. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the last one with Robux since I do not have a 3rd starfish. And there we go. Nice. So now the 3 final pets I'm gonna gift myself is 2 disco bees and then a T-Rex so the mutations can get spread around. So let's go ahead and place this guy down. And if you didn't know, T-Rex is just like spread mutations around. So if you have like disco on one plant, it'll remove it from that one plant and then put it on 4 other plants. So like it's perfect for what we're doing. And here, wait, actually, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all my pets. And since I have so much carrot seeds, I'm gonna go ahead and try to roll a bunch of really big ones. And now that I pretty much got all my carrots down, I can go ahead and place down all my pets again. And I'm not gonna lie, this ain't looking good. It's starting to look like I'm about to lose my raccoon. But with that being said, at this point, I've been doing this for like 12 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed. And when we wake up and get back on, we'll have about 2-ish hours left of the challenge. So I'm really just hoping we get the loads of mutations overnight. Like, I'm gonna need my whole garden to be golden and then like shocked. Oh, I almost forgot, but look at this. We got our first rainbow carrot after like over 1,000 of them. So yeah, rainbow's extremely rare. And we also did get quite a bit of big carrots, so that's also nice. But yeah, with that being said, there's honestly not much more I could do. Let's go to sleep and then hope there's loads of mutations on these carrots when I wake up. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very hopeful last night, but after seeing what our pets cooked up overnight, let's just say I've changed my mind. Okay, so we got about 2 hours left in the challenge, and this is what our farm is looking like so far. Bro, look at how much shock mutations there are. And then we also got a bunch of discos. Shit. Sheesh. Bro, like, look at this. If we pick up a gold shocked frozen carrot, look at how much it's worth. I want to sell this. 53,000 for a single carrot, and we got probably around 700 to 800 carrots here. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, we might have actually done it. Hey, what was that noise? Disco be applied disco to carrot? Huh, I never knew they made a noise. Okay, but anyways, before I harvest everything up, as you can see, we got a couple carrots here that aren't golden, and they have very mid mutations, like this one, frozen, tranquil, and twisted. And since I only have about 2 hours left in this challenge, I want all the carrots that have shocked on them to also get golden. So I'm gonna go around picking up like all the carrots that don't already have gold on them with mid mutations, like this one. It only has Tempestus and Frozen. So yeah, with that being said, this is probably gonna take a while since there's hundreds of carrots here, and I gotta like individually sort through all of them. Oh, bro, look at this carrot. Gold, Tempestus, shocked, Aurora, Frozen, and Tranquil. Holy. Okay, yeah, let's get to sorting though. And we got a max backpack already. Let's go ahead and sell it. 132,000, not too shabby, especially since I was just picking up like really bad carrots. Wait, now that I think about it, that's actually really good. 132,000 for bad carrots? Yeah, that's really good actually. Okay, and I think that might actually be it. I took like multiple laps to make sure I got like all the normal carrots, and I think I'm good. Also, I'm just not realizing, like, look at how much shocked carrots we have. Like, all of these like really bright ones are shocked. The dinosaur low-key cucked because no shot there was like this much thunderstorms overnight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the T-Rex is like actually such a good pet. Rilo is the GOAT. Okay, yeah, but anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And I'm guessing 22,000. 3,000. Oh. Okay then. Yeah, I might be cooked. No. Actually, no, it's too early to be thinking that I'm gonna lose this challenge. I can't afford to lose a raccoon. But anyways, with that being said, all I can really do now is wait. I need my dragonflies to like apply as much gold mutations as possible within the next 2 hours. So with that being said, I'll be back a bit before the challenge ends to make sure these huge carrots have gold on them, because these are like the ones that are going to be worth the most, you know? So yeah, with that being said, I'll be back in about an hour and a half. Okay, and we got like pretty much exactly 20 minutes left. So all I can really do now is go ahead and pick everything up. And as you can see, I have already gone ahead and joined in on 2 alts, so I get that 20% bonus. So with that being said, it's time to start picking everything up. And it's like actually crazy the amount of mutations we got on these carrots. And we already reached our first max backpack. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I need this to be worth like, yeah, I don't know what the math would be, but I need it to be worth a lot. Come on. 5.1. Okay, that's not too bad, especially since like the big carrots are gonna be the real money maker. Like everything else is honestly just a bonus. And there we go, that's all the small carrots sold, and obviously how much shekels I have right now is blurred. You're gonna have to wait to see the reveal. But with that being said, we still do have 15 minutes of this challenge left, and our T-Rex's ability is about to go off. So hopefully it spreads like shocked onto like some other huge golden carrots, or disco would also be really nice, which is why I left this small disco carrot here. But yeah, with that being said, our dragonfly should also turn like the remaining 3 carrots that aren't gold into gold before the time runs out. And I'm not gonna lie, our T-Rex could honestly be the deciding factor whether we make it to 100 million or not. So come on, Rilo, I really need you to lock in. Low-key spreading the disco mutation onto 4 huge carrots would be insanely clutch. Okay, and there he goes. Come on, do the disco one, please. Or what are you going for? Shocked? I could do shocked. I'd be fine with that. Frozen! No! Well, I'm not gonna lie, that might have gotten me cooked. Rilo trolled. Okay, but anyways, we still do have like 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna lie, after these last 3 huge carrots turn into golden, there's no real point of waiting, since it's not like Rilo's ability will go off again in time. So there goes one of the carrots. There goes the second dragonfly. There goes the third one right there. And that's actually All of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all of these big carrots look like they have golden on them. Okay, well, here goes for the moment of truth. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to get rid of that raccoon. I barely have any. Okay, but here we go. Let's go ahead and pick everything up. And whoa, all these big ones were hiding smaller carrots inside. Oh, look at this carrot. Gold, Tempestus, Shocked, Aurora, Tranquil, and Wet. That's actually a crazy one. If only the big ones could have that much mutations, that would be even better. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and finish picking up all these carrots. And before I sell my full inventory, I want to find a big one and see how much it's worth. Ooh, this one right here. Shocked, Twisted, Frozen, and Golden. 660k for a carrot? Ooh, okay. Okay, well, here goes for the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. 4.7 million. That's honestly a lot less than I thought I was gonna get from that. But with that, that brings our grand total to 26,961,194. Yeah, we barely even reached 30%. Well, I guess we all know what that means. I'm sorry, raccoon, but you gotta go. One of Grow Garden's most beloved seeds. And today, I'm gonna be attempting to get every possible mutation on it to see just how expensive it can really get. And here we are. My new name is Moonmelon Man 167, and as you can see, we got nothing but 3 shekels and 4 moonmelon seeds. And I might as well get straight into it. Let's go ahead and plant these bad boys down. And now, while I could wait for them to grow manually, I could also move on to plan B, which is begging. And I'm not gonna lie, I like this strat a lot more. And as you can see, we've gone ahead and moved on to a public server. And that's because this strat is exactly what it sounds like. Can someone water my moon melons, please? Actually, in low key, I might not even need to do this. Moon melons grow surprisingly quickly. But hey, I won't say no to free stuff. Yo, Froggy the goat, let's go. Yo, look at how fast they're growing. Bro, they're done. Okay, you can stop now, Froggy. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. Well, that saved me like 15 minutes of waiting. So now I just gotta wait for it to start growing actual fruit, which thanks to this rain event, that should actually happen relatively fast. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, that took way longer than I expected it to, and this big one is still growing. Also, look at that. They literally got shocked before they were even fully grown. Like, what are the chances of that? But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and pick the ones that are fully grown up, just so we have a bit of starting capital. And it looks like the only non-mutated one we got is this 5.9 kg one. So how much does this sell for? 16k. Ooh, for a tiny one, that's really good actually. And the thing about moon melons is that I'm pretty sure they're like really easy to get huge ones. So unlike other fruits that are really hard to get massive variants of them, these are like super easy. But with that being said, how much is this shocked one worth? 2.6 million already? Sheesh. Let's just go ahead and sell my full inventory. And I'm excited to see how much this big one will sell for now that I think about it. Like, we literally just planted these moon melons not even an hour ago, and we're already up to 4.3 million shekels. That's actually insane. Okay, and I just remembered, since I have played on this account before, I do already have a few items, and I'm not gonna lie, they're not anything too crazy, so I am gonna go ahead and use them. And if we check out our inventory, as you can see, I have some basic sprinklers, some advanced ones, and some master ones. Or, well, one master one. So currently the goal is to get a godly sprinkler so I can then start working on making a huge moon melon, and then I can put all the mutations on that huge moon melon, since like we don't want a bunch of mutations on just like some tiny moon melon, you know. So with that being said, while I wait for the gear shop to restock, let's go ahead and join in on one of my alt accounts so that I can give myself some moon cats. And what these moon cats do is every 6 69 seconds, they nap for 20 seconds, and new fruit within 20.19 studs will be 1.5 times larger. And then they also have a 6% chance that when I harvest up like a nighttime fruit, that the fruit won't actually get harvested. And moon melons just so happen to be a nighttime fruit, so now that I think about it, I could low-key get loads of shekels from this one singular shocked moon melon. Ooh, that could actually be so good. In the meantime though, while we wait for that to finish growing, let's go ahead and check out the seed shop though, since that did just reset again. Yo! And the godly sprinkler already? Yes, please. Okay, nice. Oh, and I almost forgot, but to speed up the process of the actual moon melons growing, I'm gonna go ahead and use a triceratops. And pretty much what it is like a knockoff version of the echo frog. Every 3 minutes, it rams into 3 random plants and advances their growth by 33 minutes. And then it has a 15% chance of doing it again each time. So like that'll help me grow my moon melons as fast as possible. Also, while we're waiting for Fernando to do that, I am gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop again since it did just restock. Yo, and another godly sprinkler? Back to back is crazy. I usually have some really bad luck when it comes to getting those in stock. With that being said, while I wait for Fernando to do his thing, I might as well go ahead and place down all my mooncats. Oh, and I forgot about that. Man, as much as I don't want to do this, I kind of gotta. And there we go. Let's just say a lot of Robux have been spent, but we now pretty much got all the pet equip slots, so that's pretty nice. Also, I've been wanting to try something. So I saw somewhere that if you use a watering can on moon melons, they grow like pretty much instantly, so I want to try that out. So let's go ahead and buy some watering cans, and here goes nothing. Oh wait, I think... yeah, wait, they definitely help. Wait, what? Why is that so effective? That is really effective, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and pick all of them up. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, we're already getting like a bunch of replants. That's pretty nice. Bruh, of course we didn't get it for the big one, though. Also, I don't know why, but it's like not letting me pick up some of these. Huh, that is so weird. I can't even lie. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 35 million already. Holy, that's actually so much shekels off rip. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and finish picking up these moon melons. And yeah, it's still not letting me pick these up. Why is that happening? Maybe they're like too close to each other. Do I have any trowels? I do here. Let's move them a bit. Huh. Yeah, it's still not working. I don't even know at this point, not gonna lie. I was thinking though, so my plan is to make the biggest moon melon possible and then get like every single mutation in the game on it. And to actually do so, I was thinking it would make sense to just have like one of these instead of trying to get like a bunch of different huge moon melons. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is use my reclaimer. Whoops, that was my recall wrench. Use my reclaimer on some of these moon melons seeds or like moon melon seed bushes, and then I'll try to make the biggest moon melon on this singular moon melon bush or stem, whatever it's called. I really don't know. Anyways, before I forget, let's go ahead and sell my inventory since I just picked a bunch more up, and another 6 million. That's actually insane. And now, before I start experimenting, I need my boy Fernando to hit this again so it could fully grow, and he's only got 35 seconds left till he cools down, so that's nice. And there he goes. Come on. And I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of underwhelming. That really didn't do nothing. Okay, and here, wait, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give myself an echo frog and hope that's more effective than the triceratops, because I don't know what Fernando is doing, but he is kind of trolling. Also, look at this echo frog. It's like the smallest echo frog I've ever seen. It's tiny. It's like as big as the mooncats. But anyways, I'm sorry, triceratops. You're getting picked up. Then you're getting stuffed in the bag. And say hello to, what's this guy's name? Molly or Mally? I really don't know. But anyways, what the echo frog does, every 5 minutes it croaks and a random nearby plant will advance its growth by 24 hours. Not 30 minutes, 24 hours. Yeah, I should have just used this guy since the start. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, with that being said, all I really gotta do now is wait for my echo frog to croak. Okay, and here we go. His ability is about to go off. Also, I just realized for this one, it says it has to be nearby the echo frog. So, like, how close does it actually have to be towards the echo frog for it to work? Okay, well, it's about to go off, so I guess we're gonna find out. Did he do it? Oh, yeah, he did it. And it did not advance these plants. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, so let's actually go ahead and get my trowel on standby. Put that right there. And I only have 11. Let's actually go buy more of those. 11 is nowhere near enough. And wait, I just realized, what am I doing? I completely forgot about the watering can strat. Here, let's go ahead and water it. Also, for some reason, this shocked moon melon is being like really stubborn. It won't let me pick it up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shovel it, unfortunately, as much as I don't wanna. Then let's continue watering it. And yeah, these other ones are, I think it's actually a bug with like the moon cats that like if you get a lucky harvest on them, it won't let you pick them up. Okay, that's all right. I guess there's a workaround to it. Wait, that reminds me. Can I use a harvesting tool on it? No, you can't. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, but yeah, there's a workaround to it, so it's all good. I could just destroy the plants manually, you know? Okay, yeah, but let's go ahead and fully grow all the moon melons. And bro, why didn't the watering can method work this time? Anyways, that's all right. Our Echo Frog's cooldown is about to go down, so I can just use that. So let's go ahead and get my trowel ready. And now, right before his cooldown goes off, I can just place it near him. Also, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is let's pick up all my moon cats and then place them back down. Why is the Echo Frog still at the bottom? I was hoping he would go towards the top. Okay, that's all right. I need them to be picked up either way for the next strat. So I'll just keep them in my inventory for now. And now I just gotta wait a minute until his cooldown goes down. Okay, and here we go. I need to make sure to not miss it this time. Let's pre-trowel it next to him. Come on, Croak. Okay, nice. Why didn't they grow the last one, though? Don't moon melons produce 4 seeds, not 3? Okay, wait. Let's go ahead and wait once more until, like, his ability goes off. Okay, here we go. His ability is about to go off again. Let's go ahead, and I almost shoveled it on accident. Whoopsie. Okay, come over here, Echo Frog, right there. Come on, go crazy, please. Huh, and I guess I stand corrected. I really thought moon melons produce 4 fruits, but I guess they only do 3. So now, with that being said, to actually get some massive moon melons, I'm gonna be doing the mooncat strat. And it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You place a bunch of mooncats down, and then right before they sleep, you trowel the moon melon to their location, and then you get like the 1.5 times size bonus. And then since the Echo Frog like grows them instantly, that definitely helps. So now, to actually do the method properly, I gotta wait for the Echo Frog's timer to go down to 1 minute and 15 seconds. So it's time to do more waiting. Let's go. Okay, and here we go. Let's go ahead and place all our mooncats down now. Then let's get our trowel ready. And now I just gotta wait and see to where a couple mooncats bunch up. And the only downside about using the Echo Frog is that the plant needs to be actually nearby it for its ability to actually work. While as for the Triceratops, like it literally goes to your plant. Oh, and wait, over here looks really promising. Yes, stay in a bunch of kitty cats, please. No. Okay, wait, right here could be good. Come on. Second one. I'm gonna have to do it right here. Then let's collect all the moon melons. Bruh. And we failed since like it didn't let me pick them up. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up our mooncats and then we can try again. Okay, here we go. Let's hope I got a bigger moon melon this time. Let's go ahead and place all our mooncats down. Then let's get ready to pick up our moon melon seed and place it where all our mooncats are sleeping. Ooh, and over here could be like perfect. Bruh, I kind of gotta move it here at this point. They all just dispersed. Then let's shovel that. And come on, Echo Frog. Oh, back there would have been perfect. Oh, and okay, yeah, look at that. These moon melons definitely aren't big by like any means necessary, but they're a lot bigger than the previous ones I've been getting. Like, look at the other ones I've been getting. They've been pretty tiny. And just wait until I add like sprinklers into the mix. You know what? What am I actually doing? Let's go ahead and start adding sprinklers into the mix now. So let's get my basic one, my advanced one, my godly one, and then finally my master sprinkler ready. Oh, and wait, actually, since there's like a finite time before the moon frog croaks or before the Echo Frog croaks, I'm gonna wait until the final moon melon grows off this bush right here, and then I'll use my sprinklers next time. So for now, let's go ahead and pick up all my mooncats. Then let's wait for our Echo Frog to croak once more. Okay, and here we go. His ability is about to go off, and this time I won't even have to move the moon melon. Look how close he is to it. Wait, will that work? Oh, it does. But why didn't the final one grow? Bruh, low-key our Echo Frog slacking. Now that I can see that, I could just like chop it off with my shovel though. It's all right. Anyways, so now we just gotta wait for his ability to cool down once again. And look at that. The final melon finally grew. I don't know what was happening, but we're good now. Anyways, then let's place down the moon cats. And this time, before the frog croaks, I need to go ahead and place down one of each sprinklers. So let's get my sprinklers and my hotbar ready. And then I also need my trowel. So let's go ahead and whoops. Let's replace the shovel with that. And then wait. Okay, there we go. And then let's get ready. Okay, come on, moon cats. I need y'all to lock in, please. Ooh, come on. Come over here by the frog. Yes, right here in the center would actually be perfect. Where are y'all gonna choose to sit down? Oh, bro. Wait, right here. Right here. This is the place. Trust. Bro, y'all need to stop running away from the frog. Like, actually. Right over here. Let's try this. Oh, wait. Wait. Trouble. Pick up all the stuff. Bruh, and I missed it. Like, I didn't even have time to place down the sprinklers this time. Okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and sell those extra moon melons. Then let's pick up all my moon cats. And while I wait for the frog's ability to go back down again, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop, since I will be needing loads of more sprinklers to actually like re-roll the moon melon as many times as possible. So with that being said, show me the goodies. I'll buy a watering can, why not? Trowel, and then there's an advanced sprinkler. Nice. Unfortunately, there's no godly or master ones though, but that's all right. And then I can also go ahead and actually use the watering can on this, just so they grow a bit faster. And the watering can for some reason isn't working no more. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. It's go time again. Let's go ahead and place all our moon cats down. Also, I was thinking this is like my third attempt at this, and you know what they say, third time's a charm. So I have hope for this attempt that it will be a good one. But with that being said, let's get the sprinklers and my hotbar ready. The advanced, the basic, the advanced again because it didn't go the first time, the master, and then finally the godly one. Then let's get my trowel ready. And come on, moon cats. I need you all to be like in a single location, please. Preferably one that's like really close to the Echo Frog. Okay, over here looks really promising actually. Come on, just come on, go to sleep right there, cats. Okay, wait right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and place down the basic, master, advanced, godly, and then destroy it. Come on. No! Did I miss it? Oh no, I just wasted a master sprinkler. Well, GG's only, I guess. Okay, well, luckily we do still have some time left on all the sprinklers, so let's go ahead and pick up all our moon cats. Then let's sell my inventory. Oh wait, I forgot I destroyed the moon melons. And now I just gotta wait another 3 minutes for the cooldown to go down once again. Okay, and here we go. Time's about to run out again. Let's hope the moon cats sleep over here so I can reuse these sprinklers, or else that's gonna be a huge waste. It's looking like they're gonna be over here though. Wait, yes, come on. Perfect. Come on. Other guy. Sammy, come right here. Yes. Shovel that. Why won't you let me shovel it? Confirm. Okay, there. Come on. No, the moon frog's over there. Come over here. Bro. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is proving to be way harder than I expected it to. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing this for like almost an hour already, just because like of all the waiting and whatnot. And it's not working. Luckily, I have come up with a plan B. So let's go ahead and pick up my Echo Frog since I won't be needing it no more. And I want to check something. What are the saturation on my moon cats looking like? Oh yeah, they're still pretty much like full on hunger. That's an issue. And the reason that's an issue is because currently with some of the new gear items, like the medium toy and then the small toy, there's pretty much like a glitch going on where you could like infinitely use them. So like they normally only have a set duration of 5 minutes, but with the glitch, you could get them to like infinite amount of time. And as you can see, if I pull out another one of my moon cats, this one already has the glitch on it, since as you can see it has like both the toys, and it's like really overpowered because instead of new fruits being 1.5 times larger, they're 2 times larger. So it's like an insanely big buff. And I luckily already have a few cats that I've done that on one of my alt accounts, which as you can see is how I got bone blossoms that big. Look at those things. It's literally like pretty much 100 million base price, which is insane. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give all of these like non-glitched cats back to my alt. Then let's give the glitched cats from my alt onto this account. And as you can see, if I place all these moon cats down, they all have pretty much infinite time with the medium and then small toy applied. So that means literally every single cat makes fruits 2 times larger instead of 1.5 times larger. And this also decreases their refresh time, like on their ability, and it also ups their nap time. So that's gonna help a lot when growing these massive moon melons. Now that we got that out of the way though, I need some more sprinklers, since right now I literally only got 1 godly, 15 basics, and then 4 advanced. So I mainly need some more godly and then master ones. And then I also almost completely forgot, but there's a sweet soaker sprinkler, which increases the size bonus for watermelon, pumpkins, and then moon melons. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a few of those, and I need to buy more Robux. Rip my wallet. Okay, and there we go. The Robux have been loaded, so let's go ahead and buy a few of these. And there you go. I think 2 for now will be good, actually, just so like I get the feel of how this is gonna work. So now let's go ahead and buy some. Ooh, a godly sprinkler. Okay, let's go ahead and buy 1 more of those though. Nice. And now I'm gonna go ahead and buy 3 master sprinklers. So now with all these sprinklers, there's like no shot we don't get a massive moon melon. And after we do that, let's just say we're going to be getting loads of mutations on it. With that being said, before I leave the gear shop, let's also go ahead and buy the advanced sprinkler that was in stock. Might as well. And then I'll also buy the trowel and watering cans. And I'll also buy the recall wrench. Why not? Also, what is the range of these sweet soakers looking like? Oh, it doubles the size bonus for sweet type plants. Oh yeah, we're going to be getting some massive moon melons. As I was saying though, what's the range looking like? That thing's huge. Wait, it's literally half my garden. That's so good. Okay, wait though. Let's go ahead and get my trowel. My trowel was in my hotbar. Let's go ahead and put the trowel in my hotbar. Let's move. Bro, I can't move this. Why? Okay, wait. That's fine. It's like in between 2 cats. Then let's go ahead and grow all. Come on, before the cats wake up. And not gonna lie, for not using a single sprinkler, that's actually not too bad. Also, I almost forgot to mention, but I'm just gonna be using the grow all instead of using the echo frog, because I'm not gonna lie, that was not working out. With that being said though, let's go ahead and wait till I could find like 3 moon cats grouped up. There's only 2 here. Yeah, I don't want to use all my sprinklers on 2. Here, wait, actually, let's go ahead and pick up all my moon cats just so like their timers refresh. Then let's go ahead and place them all down again. And there we go. Now they all should be sleeping around the same time. Yeah, look at that. They're all only like a few seconds off. Oh, and I forgot we still got this level 5 one that doesn't have like the glitch applied to it. That's all right though. Okay, so now though, let's go ahead and get my trowel ready, because this time I'm gonna have to be fast. Since like as soon as the moon cats sleep, I'm gonna have to pick up all the fruits, then place all 5 of my sprinklers down, and then grow all. And I have to do all of that within like 20 seconds. So like I have to be super quick about it. Okay, and this looking good. Come on, right here. 3, 2. Right there. Okay. Basic, advanced, godly, master, and then sweet soaker. Pick up all the fruits. Come on, pick up all the fruits. Garden. Come on, grow all. Come on, load faster, please. I'm not sure if I made it. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Bro, that's a big rip. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna use a lot of Robux. No. On the bright side, though, the sweet soaker and master sprinkler covered like pretty much most of the farm. And what just happened to my stuff? Bruh. My internet really just died on me. Nice. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what happened. Oh, wait, they were putting the update thing up. Okay. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and get my inventory ready again. We need shovel, trowel, and then we need the sprinklers, basic, advanced, sweet soaker, godly, and then master. And then let's get my trowel ready. Bro, and it's like so hard to like pick the actual plant up. Oh, wait, right here. Bro, let me pick it up. Bro! Bro, there's like actually 4 of them right there and I can't pick it up. And it was right next to these other sprinklers. No, bro, that might have actually just been like the biggest waste ever. Okay, wait, let's like move the moon melon outside the sprinklers, because like I can't believe I just messed up that opportunity. Okay, I'm ready though. Come on, cats. This time like I'm actually locked in. And it looks like over here is gonna be a hot spot this time. 3 right here. Come on. Basic, advanced, godly, master, sweet soaker. Pick up all the fruits. Confirm, destroy. Confirm, destroy. Garden, grow all quickly. Come on. And we might actually do it this time. Come on. Grow all. Come on, please give me a big one. Ooh. Okay, that's not like the biggest moon melon ever, but that's the biggest one we've gotten so far. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for the next time though, because our moon cats are already sleeping again. Come on, can y'all sleep like right here, please? 3 of y'all. Okay, there's 2 right there. I don't think they're gonna make it though. Okay, let's go ahead and pick everything up though. Confirm, grow all. Come on, quickly before the cats wake up. And okay, I think this one's the new biggest one we've gotten so far. And we still have a lot of time on our master sprinklers. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and trouble my plant again. Bro, why can't I move it? Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, so I think the main focus should be to get the master and then the sweet soaker sprinkler down, since those are like the 2 most effective ones. Okay, and yeah, I think we're finally making like some actual progress. Like we finally got the strat down. So now we just need to keep doing this until we get like some actually giant ones. Okay, and after several more attempts, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is the biggest they're getting. And look at them, they're low-key pretty big. I wish I had a magnifying glass so I could check like the base value of them. But anyways, let's go ahead and favorite them all up. And now that we got some pretty chonky moon melons, we can go ahead and pick up all our moon cats since we will not be needing them no more. Then we could stuff them in our inventory. And now I'm hoping that there's a magnifying glass in the gear shop so that I can use it on all the moon melons to check out and see which one's the biggest one. And bruh, there's none? Bro, I'm out of Robux? On the way, actually, I just realized I can just use a magnifying glass from my alt account since I am not gonna spend more Robux. Let's just say I've already used quite a bit of Robux this video. But anyways, now that we've used the magnifying glass, we can see that this moon melon has a base of 2.5 million, 1.6, 2.2, and then 2.3. So this one right here is the chunkiest one. Also, wait, what's up with this mailbox? Save slots? Yo! Wait, they finally added this. You know, I'm not gonna lie, they should have added this months ago. But anyways, that's actually really cool. They literally just added this when I got disconnected earlier. Okay, but anyways, that's besides the point. Now that we got our huge moon melon here, it's time to start doing some mutations. So from this account, let's go ahead and gift myself some chicken jockeys, disco bees, and then sea turtles. And then we can place these guys down. The disco bee, sea turtle, and then another chicken zombie. And then if I get my actual main account onto here, I can go ahead and gift myself some pterodactyls, since those are like a really easy mutation to get just because like they're a guaranteed chance of getting the Windstruct. So let's go ahead and accept that. And then wait, actually, I just realized I have some fennec foxes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and gift myself those because I have a very important role. I need them to play later on. There we go. And there we go. Now I can use my fennec foxes to siphon some mutations from my main account. Since like I don't have the craziest mutations, but I do have a good amount of them, like Windstruct. That one's really easy to siphon. Clay, that one shouldn't be too hard. Tempestuous shouldn't be too hard. Moonlit. And yeah, you get the point. I can just siphon some mutations from my main account onto these moon melons. And right before like any of their abilities actually go off, I am gonna go ahead and trowel all these moon melons or shovel them just so like all the mutations are going onto the big one. Oh, and yeah, I might as well also go ahead and gift myself the butterfly now since I'm gonna be needing that later either way. And there we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, all we really gotta do now though is wait for our pet's abilities to go crazy. And then after I get 5 mutations on the moon melon, I'll be able to use the butterfly that I just gifted myself. Where was it? Butterfly right here, to turn this moon melon into rainbow, which will give it a base price of 100 million shekels. And then after that, I can start adding loads of mutations onto it. Oh yeah, also while we wait for that, I still have a godly sprinkler, don't I? Yes, I do. So while we wait for all our pets to do some mutating, I'm gonna go ahead and craft the lightning rod. So let's give them the godly sprinkler, and then let's also give them the advance, and then basic sprinkler, and then 500,000 shekels. And now with that, I'll be able to craft a lightning mutation spray or a shocked one. Because while I could just use Robux to buy, I'm not gonna lie, I'd much rather just do it the legit way, you know? Yeah, so with all that being said though, all I really gotta do now is wait for our pets to go nuts. Also, I might as well just go ahead and destroy these moon melons now. Bruh. Oh, never mind. I thought like it actually applied it. I was gonna say, oh, and I need to unfavorite them first. Favorite tool. Let's go ahead and use on that, and then that. And then instead of just like scrapping them, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick them up because that's like a free, how much per? I want to sell this, and holy, I'm just looking at how big they are. Like, look at this thing. It's literally huge. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They look a lot smaller like when they're in the actual ground, but when you pick them up, they're absolutely massive. Okay, so if this one was the second biggest one and it's 90 kgs, that one's like 100 kgs right there. That's actually insanely big. Holy. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And nice, that's another 13 million. Okay, and yeah, though. So now all I can really do is just wait for our pets to go crazy. And then while I do that, I will also be going ahead and then destroying like any other moon melons that come out of this stump. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, that took way longer than I expected it to. Like, for some reason, the disco bees loved like a little stem that was sticking out this way. Yeah, that one right there. They literally hit that one with disco twice. Also, I ended up putting some cooked owls down along with some scarlet macaws, just because I'm not gonna lie, all my other pets were slacking. But with that being said, now that we finally have 5 mutations on the moon melon, I can go ahead and pick up all my other pets since I will not be needing them anytime soon. And then I can place down my butterfly along with my queen. Where's my queen bee? Oh, here it is. My queen bee to speed up like the butterfly's timer. And it doesn't speed it up by too much time, but it's still like 8 minutes that I'll save. So that's pretty nice. Also, it's crazy how this moon melon literally has like the 5 middest mutations ever. And it's already worth 48 million. Imagine after I get every single mutation on it, plus the rainbow as a base, it's gonna be worth so much. Oh, and yeah, while I was AFKing, another godly sprinkler came into stock, so you already know I had to buy that. And talking about the godly sprinkler, that reminds me, my lightning rod should be done now. Yes, it is. Nice. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up a cleaning spray. And I'm not gonna lie, these things are so expensive. Like 15 million for a cleaning spray is crazy. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull it out of my backpack. And now I can use it to craft a shock mutation spray. So let's go ahead and pull up the crafting recipe, give it the cleaning spray, and then the lightning rod. Oh, and on top of all that, they still won the 1,000,000 shekels. Nice. Anyways, it'll be worth it, so that's all right. Also, the traveling merchant just arrived. And what is that guy? Mutation sprays? Wait, what? This is new. Also, his name is Uncle Sam. Wasn't that like the 4th of July guy? Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, wait. This is so good. They added a disco mutation spray, a verdant one, a windstruck one, and a wet one. And unfortunately, I don't have enough shekels on this account to afford them. But what I can go ahead and do is, so I don't know if you may or may not have noticed, but I got raccoons on my main. And while I was AFKing with my main on the server so the fennec foxes could steal mutations, my raccoons got literally loads of mutated moon melons. So I can just go ahead and gift those to myself. And I don't need too much, I can't even lie. I just need enough so I could buy some of those mutation sprays. Okay, and for some reason, gifting is like broken. I can only gift myself certain ones, even though I literally have like loads of different ones. That's interesting. Okay, well, we got 4 of them though, so that should be enough. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I want to sell my inventory and 143 million. Yes, that is plenty. So now I can use those shekels to get a wet mutation spray and then a windstruck one. Also, talking about mutation sprays, I could craft an amber one, but I'm not gonna lie, I already have a bunch of those on my main account, so there's like no point. So now I just gotta wait another 15 minutes so this moon melon can become rainbow. Bro, and their abilities just went off, and I completely forgot it doesn't work on favorited plants. No, I just wasted half an hour. GG's. Let's go ahead and unfavorite it, and then I'm gonna run away so I don't accidentally pick it up, since that would really stink. Okay, and well, back to waiting another half an hour we go. Yay. Okay, and here we go. The queen bee is about to sting the butterfly, and then my moon melon should turn rainbow. Yep, right there. Look at that. Queen bee refreshed, whatever it was called. I already missed it. Bro, you're actually trolling. How did a random moon melon get it? Wait, what? How do these other moon melons have so much mutations on them? Bro, I'm actually about to crash out. Wait, is this thing still favorited? I thought I unfavorited it. Bruh. Well, Another half an hour wait time. This is literally the 4th time I've done this, man. Okay, and here, so I don't mess up this time. Let's go ahead and favorite all these. So now there's like no way this one doesn't get turned into rainbow next cycle. Okay, well, with that being said though, back to another half an hour of waiting I go. Okay, and here we go. They do say like 20th times the charm or something like that, right? Our moon melon isn't favorited this time, and our queen bee's ability is about to go off. There we go. It refreshed the ability Rainbow Flutter. So come on, turn the big boy rainbow now, please. Yes, bro. Like that should have not been that hard. But now, just like that, we have a moon melon worth 128 million base price. So now this is where the real shekels start to come in. Before I do anything though, let's go ahead and favorite this bad boy quickly. I'm out, bruh. Let's go buy some more recall wrench to the gear shop. Then let's buy a favorite tool, and now let's bring out the favorite tool again and use it on this giant moon melon, and nice. So now the first thing I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is put on those 2 sprays that I just got. So let's put the windstroke onto there. Then we also have the wet one. Let's put that onto there. And then I do also have some chocolate sprinklers along with some honey sprinklers on this account because I was grinding the summer harvest on it. So let's go ahead and place one of each of those down. Where's the chocolate sprinkler? Here it is. And just like that, our moon melon is already worth 1 billion shekels, and we barely even got any mutations on it. And as you may or may not have noticed, but I'm getting all the easy mutations out of the way first so I can then work my way onto the harder ones. With that being said, my shock mutation spray should also be done, so let's go ahead and pick that up and then plop it onto this moon melon. And bro, it's already worth 13 billion. Let's go. Anyways, and with that being said, I've also gone ahead and brought my main account back into the game so I can apply the amber mutation, then the burnt mutation, and finally the cloud touch mutation. And this is actually perfect timing. A heat wave. Wait a minute. Do I have any mirrors? Any tanning mirrors? Wait, I think I'm gonna have some on my main account though. Yes, I have 3. Okay, wait, this is actually perfect. Let's go ahead and place that bad boy down right there. And bro, that's literally like a free 85x. Bro, this event literally came in at the perfect time. This is literally like one of the harder mutations to get. And yes, it's getting redirected already. Yes, it already got sun-dried. Bro, it's actually too easy. Just like that, my moon melon is already worth 26 billion. Sheesh. Bro, not gonna lie, that timing is like actually perfect. A solar flare comes in like as soon as I have my main account in the game so I could place a tanning mirror down. Like I finally got lucky for once. But anyways, with that being said, it's kind of like 1 a.m. right now and I gotta wake up for the new update tomorrow. So I'll continue working on this bad boy in the morning. Okay, and we're back, and now that's not 1 a.m. no more, we can continue figuring out the rest of the mutations that we need to put on this moon melon. So we still need pollinated on it so I could leave my queen bee out, but I do not need rainbow on it no more, so let's go ahead and pick up my butterfly, not view it. And then I do need the zombified mutation, so let's go ahead and get out my chicken zombie. Then I do also need the frozen mutation, but I can just gift myself a frozen fox or raccoon from my main account. And if you didn't know, this is like one of the new pet mutations things. So if we go ahead and look at it, every 4 minutes it has a 20% chance a nearby fruit becomes frozen. So like that's a really good mutation. But anyways, then we're also missing verdant, so let's go ahead and put down my scarlet macaw. And that reminds me, I'm pretty sure if you combine sun-dried with verdant, you get a new mutation called, wait, what was it called? Paradisal, yes. And then that's an 100x. So Neko here will get us that mutation. Oh, and then I also need the disco mutation, for which I'm gonna place down my disco bees, and I'll place down 2 of those just because like that's a harder mutation to get. And then I still have 1 more pet equip slot, so what can I put on? Okay, and yeah, I'm looking at the grow garden calculator, and I think that's actually all the pet mutations that I could get on this moon melon. So now I'm just missing all the admin mutations and then the weather mutations. And luckily for me, that's where my main garden comes comes into play. So as you already know, the fennec fox steals mutations from other gardens, and if we go to my main garden, I don't have like every mutation, but I do have a decent amount of like admin mutations. So like if we go over to these blueberries, you can see that we have Celestial, Tempestus, or well, Tempestus isn't admin mutation, but we got Celestial. Then we also have Plasma, and then I'm pretty sure I also had, where was it? Void Touched. Yes, if I could get Void Touched on the moon melon, that would be worth so much. And then last but not least, I also had the zombified mutation somewhere, or the infected one, I'm pretty sure. Yes, right here, the infected mutation. So if my fennec fox can lock in and steal all those mutations, we'll have like every obtainable mutation in the game, besides like a very select few admin ones. And yeah, I can't wait to see how much this moon melon is worth when it has literally all the crazy admin mutations on it. Like those mostly give like an 85 to 100x, so like that's actually insane. But yeah, anyways, all I can really do now is wait for our pets to do their things, and then occasionally I'll also be like removing these moon melons, like these smaller ones. So let's actually go ahead and unfavorite them. Bruh, Queen Bee, get out of the way. And then let's go ahead and get my shovel out. Shovel. And it's crazy how like all these smaller moon melons already have a bunch of mutations on them. Okay, and yeah, before picking them up, I'm gonna wait for our pets cooldowns to go down, mainly our disco bees. But yeah, with that being said, all I can really do now is just AFK here and let my moon melon stack up loads of mutations. So with that being said, I'll be back in a few hours. Okay, and I've been doing this for 6 hours at this point, and I didn't get a single mutation from my fennec fox. How? I have no idea, but I didn't. Whether I was just really unlucky, or if like the fennec foxes were just applying the mutations to smaller moon melons, I don't know. But with that being said, if we check out this calculator, we can see that we actually got pretty much all the obtainable mutations, like Rainbow Shocked, Honey Glazed, Paradisal, Frozen, Cloud Touch, the Moonlit, Tranquil, Amber, and even Disco. There is like one or two here and there that we didn't get, like Aurora or Twisted, but at this rate, it will take me literal days to get those last few that I'm missing. Oh, and yeah, then we also have the admin mutations like Void Touch and Galactic, but since I don't have any connections to the admins of this game, I unfortunately can't do that right now. But after putting all the mutations into the Grow Garden calculator, for a fully maxed out moon melon, it would only be worth 197 billion. So I'm not gonna lie, for not having any help from any admins, we didn't do too bad. So to finish stuff off, let's go ahead and pick up the moon melon, and this thing looks absolutely insane. Look at how massive it is, and then look at like that aura it's given off. That looks really cool. And with all that being said, let's see how much shekels Steven will give me. I want to sell this. 51 billion. Yeah, that's like actually insane.